Hello Token. Hello Herb Norway. Common relic probably. Yeah, just like common relic and then see where we go. It's like aggressive path right here. 2 fight into shop with perfect information into third fight into fire elite, fire second elite. Super late shop if you're dead, I suppose. So another path would be something maybe like 5 fights here, or maybe 3 or 4 fights this way. Into fire if we are really strong, you can take burning elite. If not, you do fight number 1, fight number 2, and then elite. But you take more question marks than the first path, and you still get only 2 fires. So it's overall a little bit weaker. In exchange, you get more gold for this shop if you want to go to this. Hello Thomas Peterson. Hello Cooper Rubix. Answer. Yeah, that's mediocre. But it's okay in hallways. I kind of just want to do 2 fights here. Because after 2 fights here, we also have information. If the card rewards are very good, I can try for this. And maybe you can win 6 elite. Otherwise, we do here. Hello, MJ. Hello, Dragoner. Oh yeah, the haven't updated streak in a while. I think Silent is on 8. Effect is pretty low. I think the effects are on 2. The Silent is on 7 or 8. So it's a pretty substantial streak, but nothing super high yet. Hello, Rashid. Thank you for the good luck. Oh yeah, we just started to do these 2 fights, and then we see whether we go here or we try to go for this. Because if we cannot go for this, then going here is just better. Yeah. No reason to take this damage, right? I mean, I don't have lethal, but I also don't take damage next turn. So they need to both not attack me next turn, and they need to bottom break this strike for it to go wrong. And even then, it doesn't go that wrong because 8 damage when 8 HP when weakened, I just put 2 strike here and I defend it, but take 1. It's not so bad. Yeah, if they both attack, then I just shoot for block. And we probably take 0 here. Also I said. Okay, also I said, guys. I say we probably take 0, I don't say we will take 0. So we'll see. I mean, no point putting neutralize here, we are weakened next turn, 72 strikes. It's fine, we still take 0. We still take 0. Yeah, lantern and whatnot, but I don't care. Oh, nice lantern. And is that quite nice? Lantern is like not actually that good, it's convenient. Also, we're taking 7 here because why not? It's okay. And it's not that good because early game it converts into honestly not that much output. Whenever your defense works, it converts into probably 5 block. But if it's a fight that you only want to attack turn 1, it doesn't convert into anything. Take a spray this way. With power potion backstab, I think I just want to do 5 always. And if I have to dodge like this elite, so be it. Fine. And I don't want to go to the shop. And if I'm farming 5 always, I will take the spray, even though it doesn't actually play here that well. 18, so we kill or we block. Yes, we're blocking. Okay, this is the first interesting card we got of the card. Because with the maxed up already and the lantern, the slice becomes a lot worse. Yeah. Into the Hexagons, the slice also doesn't play that well. And Sticky Strike, of course, right now is no synergy. But on turn 1, if you are floating energy, you draw a dance, Sneaky Strike, it works. Or you can take Acro, because Acro on turn 1 draw is also like fine. And Acro is a card that you eventually want. And right now we do say that we are strong, somewhat okay in hallway fights with these cards added and this relic. The issue, of course, is that if you take the Acro, you most likely cannot go here or here. But it's not like these are so insanely good either. I think I take this Acro. Because the Acro probably opens up the most Hexagons solve from this point. At some point we need to kill Hexagons. If our Hexagons solve with Deadly Poison or Bouncing Fast, then this outperforms both of these. If our Hexagons solve is like discard damage, maybe Sneaky Strike, then the like maybe this one, then the Acro pick is not even so bad. If our Hexagons solve is just physical damage terror, then this doesn't even reduce our damage by that much. Because it also draws 2 burns. And if it doesn't hurt in hallway fights, I should just take it. I'm probably taking it. Thank you very much for the red bagel. I hope that the stream was good. Okay, only regretting the Acro pick because this fight is terrifying. I already said it, right? The last time we saw this fight in early flaws on defect is that, yeah, you enter this fight on floor 4 with Silent and your deck has no damage. Then you will know how bad it can be. Also Silent Risk of a Woo, yeah, nice to hear. Well, Goofy, KS Sport play. Check in there, okay. I'll check out the bots. But yeah, we have no damage here. And I am terrified. Because this side is not a fight where front row can solve. The only consistent damage you have added to the deck is the Dagger Spray. Yeah, I think I am actually terrified enough that I power port immediately. Because this fight can deal a ton of damage. And sure, if I don't have power port, I probably cannot take this fight, or this fight like the Sentry's Dark Goblin get way worse. But I am actually scared that we just get completely wrecked here. And maybe afterwards I don't even need to go to this fire. If we are not fighting elite, maybe I can do this. We take 6 fights in a row and then we still get fire here. So right now the upgrades are like not that urgent. I am very scared. Yeah, I do not want to deal with this crowd on floor 4. 1,000 cuts. Now I can deal with this crowd on floor 4. A little bit better. I don't want to split next turn. If I do this, it fails at 48, so yeah, I will kind of split next turn, but he can also attack 18 and draw no block. If he attacks 18 and draw no block and draw like this, I do 23, 37, he still doesn't split. And honestly, with 1,000 cards in play, I guess I can split a bit higher. Yeah, exactly this. I don't want to take 10 here, so I will just split. It splits at 25, but I shuffle in the Dagger Spray and I have 1,000 cards in play. Yeah, I can update that right now. I can check. Silent is 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, Silent on 8. And defects on 3. Yeah, defects on 3. How do I update this? Yeah, I don't actually know how to do it in the chat, so I just go to my Nightbot menu. Silence 8, 3. Today is July 19th. Okay, should work. It doesn't even bother to upgrade less than 10. I mean, kind of true. It is actually kind of true. But yeah, you see why I'm so scared that I freaking pop the potion, right? Just load this crap. If you are forced to split on, even if you wait to get a good split with like all the backstab and such, we already take 10, maybe 15 damage. And then afterwards you split on 25, 30, and then this happens. So very happy that I popped the potion, even though it means this is probably minus on elite right here. Yeah, this is probably minus on elite right here. The fact that I have to use a potion of floor 4. Hello Meridian, thank you for the good luck. We are still taking damage, by the way. We're taking 7 here. And better take 7 than that. Know what I mean? Go play off stream, yes, and ongoing is like kind of a meme at this point. What's the word? What's your word called split between two people? It depends on what you believe, whether you believe Coach Strict is valid or not. Because there's a 2-year gap or something between the games and like different patches. And he did play some Watcher in between, but those were not like ultra serious runs, and he played it before he played them. But yeah, these are basically kind of speed runs. So it just depends on what you believe. I won't tell you what to believe, so I leave it there. And yeah, power potion just freaking necessary here. At least we got a potion back, so 40%. Yeah, now I can take Sneaky Strike because I have an Acro. It still plays on turn 1. If I get a second, if I get a prepare or like a second Sneaky Strike, whatever, maybe I can play into that. This is the way I can kill Hexagons. These are not. So I will take a Sneaky. $25. Yeah, it works. I don't need to put this here, right? Yeah. With Lantern Energy, I can just put all the damage here, and then I can backstab something else. No potion chance 50. Second backstab, yeah, very nice with Lantern, but on the other hand, there's a dagger throw that works with Sneaky Strike. And we can upgrade the Sneaky Strike instead to improve our Hexaghost file like quite a bit. Because at the moment, we will die to Hexaghost. And I kind of don't want to die to Hexaghost, you know, if I can help it. Second backstab is helping a lot in hallway fights. Now the catch is that we don't really have hallway fights from here. We either take the elite right now. You take with this hallway fight, you can. But then afterwards, what, like 1 elite, 2 elites, and then less short if we're still dying to Hexaghost, you don't go here. So you have 1 hallway fight maximum. You can go to the right side. You can try to go like maybe fire here and then fight number 1, fight number 2, and then elite. But then that's minus on elite. And I mean, this deck can maybe play without relic support in Act 2, but it's not going to be very pretty. Every person gonna play the game different. PvE person or milestone name the game, yeah, absolutely. There's no like rule set or anything. Every person makes their own rules. And they have their own goals. Cannot fight this, right? Even if I go to the fire and upgrade Sneaky Strike, I cannot fight this. But maybe I can fight this. Let's count off damage. In 3 turns we can deal everything here, but it's not a damage potion. I do not expect to kill Nob in 3. But let's see how far away we are from killing Nob in 4. Energy wise, I have 10. This 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And yeah, sometimes it's 0, so I can play everything. Especially when turn 1 is a turn, you are most likely to draw too many attacks. You cannot play them all, but we have Lantern. So there's like 30, 30, 41, 41, 50, 50, 65, 65, 73. So 17 damage off from killing the knock by turn 3. That's pretty bad. That's pretty bad, but we can block for it. How about Lagavulin? Lagavulin is probably the bigger problem, because Knob you can brute force one hit, you have block force, so you take maybe 8 into 24, you take 20 damage, it's fine, Knob is dead. Now Lagavulin is the bigger issue. Let's assume that we only play Neutralize Survivor. Never seen someone count damage before fight, that's crazy. I mean, you should see when I actually play slow. Oh, if you actually catch any running map, really play slow, you will see me count something very different. But yeah, the Lagavulin fight, yeah? Lagavulin fight, we play only Survivor Neutralize. Let's say we push maximum damage. And I draw Survivor 2 times. So we are spending 2 energy on block only. Every other energy is spent on offense. I have 3 into another 3, that's 10. And then 13, but the last 3 is on debuff. So yeah, so let's count 10 energy first. 10 energy, I play this every single time, I play this every single time. This is sometimes discounted. I can count this for 1 energy, deal 9 maybe. And I will also play this. So this together is 3 energy, I play them all. 6 energy plus another 10, so 4 strikes. But maybe sometimes we cannot convert, perfect. So we play count 3 strikes. That's 18. 18, this is 21, so that's 39, 39, 47. 47 plus another here, 68. 68, 77, 77 plus this 2 times is 83, 83, 94. Ugh. Oh, that's disgusting. So counting damage, theoretically work for Hexa fight variants? No, I count damage for Hexa all the time. And it's accurate. It's actually very important to count damage for Hexa fight before you enter it, so that you know whether you need to take a cringe card or not. Hexa Ghost fight actually is very easy to count, because the fight lasts so long, so then usually it averages out to the whole output of your deck. But for a slime boss fight, for example, it's impossible to count, because how much output you have in the slime boss fight depends very much on the first 3 turns. Hexa damage count is very easy. How do I count? Can I explain for Hexa Ghost? I just calculate how much energy I spend on offense and defense per deck cycle, per full deck cycle. Because and you think about how many turns you shuffle, yeah. Because generally speaking, first cycle you shuffle at a certain speed. After first cycle you exhaust some cards, you exhaust this, maybe you exhaust some powers. Hexa Ghost also shuffle in bursts, so generally speaking your cycle speed does not change. And yeah, you know that you have 9 turns, so that's in total 27 energy. Hexa Ghost has 277 HP. So you just count whether your output is sufficient or not, like per deck cycle. Let's say you cycle 3 times, if one deck cycles less than 90 damage, yeah, you are dead. So better add some stuff. You just not count variants drawing all attacks in 1 turn. I mean, I count, if I want to count for low roll draw, like the North fight, you always see me counting damage from North fight minus 1 strike. The draw that I count for North fight is always below average, but you do not count for the absolute low rolls. Because if you account for the absolute low rolls, you will never fight an elite, ever. Yeah, you only need to think, okay, you enter North fight, turn 1 you draw 7 energy worth of attacks. Yeah, you die, right? So no point counting that. Because if you count those, you will never even fight a single elite. And you just accept that every single fight you enter, maybe there's a, I don't know, like 0.1% chance for you to just perish because of draw order. And that's okay. because we are not aiming to win 100% with the runs here. But yeah, the back to the thing, like Lagavulin, we actually have huge issues because as of now with this deck, even if I spend all energy on offense and I only play survivor, after the entire first cycle before I get debuff, we deal 85 damage. Lagavulin is at 30, and then I get debuff. That's bad. Yeah, that is bad. So, and I mean, yeah, block potion, we play this, let's say I play this twice and I play this once, yeah? So, we block for like 21. We block 21, so it's like minus 19, minus 7, minus 7, and then 2 more turns, you have to take the full 20, and then you redraw this, minus 15. So it's like minus 20 if you draw well. Which, pretty unacceptable, no? Then maybe I just get my upgrades and ignore this. I am very scared of the Hexaghost fight still. But not much to do here. With 2 upgrades and 3 relics and a shop, maybe we can deal with something. And maybe I hope that these are not empty nodes, but they usually are. First upgrade, I think the upgrade that's most important for Hexaghost is actually Sneaky Strike. So I will make that. Because Sneaky Strike does open up additional card picks for this to be a main damage. This upgrade will never be super relevant in Hexaghost, but this can be. But I'm worried because the Neo bonus is front load and our deck right now is only front load, and Hexaghost you cannot solve with front load. I'm slightly worried. Cannot fight this. Okay, I click this. I don't know how many times, but I do click it. Like 3 times 27, 27, and then we don't even have to fight this elite. We just say that not fight right now is maximum is minus 20. Sentry side is definitely not that. With the block pot. Like a Bullion, we also say, yeah, okay, maybe minus 7 into another minus 7 into minus 20, so minus 27 maximum. Which means, yes, clicking 3 times is roughly safe. Roughly. Well, trouble got us again, guys. That's the problem. Because now, here's the thing. These nodes are extremely uncertain. And I still don't have any information. Yeah, that's bad. That's terrible. I still don't have any information in this run. Because right now, as far as I'm concerned, I am still dead to Hexaghost. But clicking 1 time right now is not even high EV. I need to click 2 times. If I click 2 times and fail, what's the chance of that? 45 into 35. That is around 14-15%. So 80 is like 80%, more than 80% of the time I get a relic. But 14-15% of the time I will have to rest. I will have to rest here. Oh, I mean, I can upgrade here and then choose to ignore this elite unless I see something different here. But afterwards, if I take this elite, I don't know how this can go. We do have block pot, so this fight I probably still don't die. But this is a different story. And my deck is not nearly ready for Hexaghost yet. Is this time to risk death? Because, yeah, we currently are just going to die to Hexaghost. Because if I stop right now, yeah, I still need to rest here, otherwise we cannot fight this. If I have to rest either way, I will just click. I can click 2 more times before we actually die. If I click 3 more times, I die immediately because I don't have enough HP. But 2 times the chance is 85%. But with Dreamcatcher, yeah, I mean, they are worth relics to get. But yeah, if we low roll another 14-15% and this is not healing, I think the axe is over. And there's not much I can do about that. But we have not gotten good enough things in... Like, we take 5 fights in a row and it's not good enough. Hello, Lunatics. Hey, muy good luck. Okay. Okay, now maybe we are getting something. Now maybe we are getting something. But on 0, what does it mean for the elite? It doesn't mean anything for the knob. GG? No, what GG? We're still mega dead to Hexaghost, so let's do something about it. But this maybe can buy us sometime. Okay, wait, yeah, stopping right there would be so freaking sad, right? But at least I know that even if I stop right now, I cannot do this super safely. Yeah. But yeah, burn on 0, what does that mean for the elite? It doesn't mean anything for sentries. I mean, maybe it blocks one turn of attacks, but sentries fight doesn't last that long. Lagavulin, if we wait until turn 3 to open, which I don't want to. I want to open turn 1. If we open turn 1, what happens? Then yeah, burn on 1. I open and then it attacks burn on 2, burn on 3, burn on 4 is the off turn, burn on 5 it attacks one time I get owned, burn on 6 is when it pops in second attack of second cycle. I guess I can block one extra turn. If I spend more energy on block, then I can block a little bit more. But still, the problem in Lagavulin is that we are lacking damage, not that we are lacking block. With Sticky Strike Plus, it gets a little bit better, because that thing is not affected by debuff that much. Big attack are 7 turns apart. If you want to block Hexaghost, it's 4 for the turn 2 attack. It's 5 for the... Yeah, it is 5 for the 9 times 2 and it's 3 for the Inferno. Second attack for Laga into the north, it doesn't mean anything. So right now we enter the north fight, even with block we can die. I will still upgrade. I will still upgrade because this rally can be something. But most likely we are going to here to rest. But we'll see. First upgrade is, yeah, upgrade right now. Honestly, if you want to never die to knock, you upgrade this neutralize. Rest and right part of the line, I mean, yes. Rest and right part is the line. It's just the weighing between one upgrade and 2 hallway fights, but you also have to shop in the incense burner. If you go here, you can set up the thing for elite, but you close the high roll potential running here, yeah, because there is still... There are still a lot of things in here that can make me run here. Because right now we are only scared of the knock, really, from 19 and block potion. Now, of course, the problem is the next fight can kill us. If we go here 19 HP, even with the block potion, this next fight can kill us. But the sentries you can do fairly cleanly. And like for example, you see sentries here and then you see healing events, suddenly you can farm this easily. And don't forget, yeah, we also get +1 upgrade. Potion chance what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2 pots, 50. We did the burner. Our deck is fairly clean. So honestly, even if we fight one elite, the value of this deck is acceptable. Yeah, fighting this is a little bit nonsensical, right? If I don't rest. If I want to commit to fight here, I should rest here. But the problem is that even if I want to go this way, I also still rest. So the line of upgrading here is to open a high roll to fight this. But most of the time, we are just going to go here and rest. After upgrading here. If I upgrade neutralizer, I will never die to knock. Okay, I should say never, but very unlikely that I die to the knock on this floor. Because the knock is weakened turn 2 or turn 3 either way. If it's not, it's weakened turn 2, I'm facing total 6 plus 24, 30 damage. And I have this, I have 31. So I cannot die to knock in 3 turns. Now, if on turn 4 I fail to kill, that's a different story. And into the Lagavulin fight, the neutralize upgrade also saves maybe 5 HP here and there. Especially when our plan is to also block 1 hit in the second cycle. One click scrap ooze could make this so easy. I just upgrade neutralize, we go far elite. Because the upgrade neutralize also plays very nicely in the Hexagons if we have to enter the fight with low HP. But yeah, right now maybe I should just... Now the problem is that, here's a bigger problem. Is that if this is a knock fight, for example, we set our burner to like 3, yeah? Most likely we will set burner to 3 if we have control here. And this turns out to be the knock. And after these straws I am still dead to Hexagons. We will enter the Hexagons fight with burner not set up at all. But potion chain is fairly high, just that if I have to waste block potion whole way fight. Because this potion is also amazing in Hexagons, you know, from when you are playing on very low HP. So I'm actually no, I'm thinking we can even upgrade twice here. If I upgrade here into going here, we say we never die here, right? Sometimes this is healing event. If I upgrade here and I see that this is not doable after this relic, yeah, and we can still go here and upgrade again. Sometimes we see healing event and we don't never need to rest. Other times we know that we block potion into the knock fight, we will not die. And Lagavulin sentries also cannot kill us from this much HP. Sometimes you do this like cleanly enough because it's like sentries, maybe it's not with wood, or maybe these question marks are good. And then you enter Hexagons with very low HP but block potion intact. And then you can play with +3 upgrades. Don't you think that sounds better? I don't mind that at all, you know. Now, the worst possible thing to happen, I should not say this, but I go here and I see what if one of these two nodes would be World of Whoop, and okay, if this is healing into World of Whoop, it's perfect. If it's World of Whoop first, we're in big trouble because suddenly the shop is turned off, or you are playing this fight with 8 HP. And that is unacceptable. So if I see World of Whoop first node, I will have to give up my goal, so then this shop is dead. Now of course this can still be World of Whoop, but if we are going right side, we are resting here. So you are playing Hexagons fight with 1 upgrade, you are -2 upgrades. You gain 2 hallway fights and a guarantee shop if you are dying to Hexagons like after this node. If I set up both burner elite hexa, no, we need the shop. Right now we are still dead to Hexagons. If you are dead to Hexagons by 1 node, 2 nodes before, you better go here and buy something. Like buy a potion, buy something, whatever. Why is Hexagons like this? Why cannot it be like Guardian or something, you know? If it's Guardian, if we don't lose so much HP to swap ooze, it's easy. If it's Guardian, it's also easy. But because we lost so much HP and it's Hexagons with this deck, like we're in trouble. But yeah, it's like World of Whoop here, suddenly the run is like, you know, kind of done. If I double upgrade, if I upgrade into rest, then World of Whoop here is like still fine. So maybe I actually do that. Upgrade here first, if the relic allows me to take this elite safely, I do that. Otherwise I just rest here in case the freaking World of Whoop. And yeah, okay, fine, if I see healing event, it sucks a little bit, but having a ton of HP and then brute force this fight to set burner, like how bad can that be? And then I can still preserve my block pot. I want to go left. I want to go left. So I go to the fire upgrade neutralize. I mean, I can also upgrade dagger spray. Upgrade dagger spray, and we say we upgrade neutralize like here. Upgrading dagger spray basically says that if I see sentries here, we have a much cleaner fight. Which, yeah, kind of necessary, because if I'm forced to block on sentry, suddenly the second fight will kill us. And sometimes these are also sentries. Upgrade neutralize, just make sure that I never die to not win 3 turns. But that is only if I draw neutralize on turn 1, and I don't draw kill, and I don't draw any positive block. Because right now if I draw neutralize, if I draw survivor on like turn 3, I already live. Anytime I draw neutralize on not turn 1, I also already live. If I can kill over 3, which does happen sometimes with Acro, I also live. If the Acro turn 1 we land on Sneaky Strike and then we shuffle back into a wood damage card, I just kill. We did counter the first time, right? Our damage is at 73 after 3 turns. Now I have +4, so 77. If I upgrade this, we have 81. And 81 is already close to killing Knock in 3. Yeah, maybe I do upgrade the dagger spray. What do I see the boot here? Okay, let's not think about that. One specific common relic, then if I think about that, we can stay here all day. This dagger spray upgrade is terrible. This is exactly the boot. If we see fights in these and dagger spray upgrade can also perform, yeah. Yeah, sure. And I go left. 81 gold. Okay, Frozen Egg tells me I don't go here, but 81 gold tells me I absolutely go here then. And we are resting. So we are not fighting elite, we are resting and then we're going to shop. Oh yeah, we are resting, yeah. Living War. Well, I guess we can still get our upgrade. Or you can transform him. If we transform, I assume it's still defense. Because, yeah, in Sense Burner, whenever you have this, the defense is useless. The North right now, you say we are short by 9 damage. If you upgrade the Neutralize here, you get +1, so you're short by 8. But Lack of Lean fight gets better. Sentry's fight is still roughly the same, but we have Dagger Spray Plus already. And before Hexa, you say you do want the Neutralize to be green. Neutral upgrade also helps a little bit with setting up Burner later. Now the problem is that again, we are still dying to Hexa, so why not take a random card instead? Because you cannot just count all your eggs in the shop, yeah? At the shop bricks, you are done. Honestly, I don't think we are in the spot where we play conservatively with low variance option in this spot because we are still dead currently. Let's transform defense because the North fight is the most annoying for us at the moment. I mean, Lack of Lean is annoying, but it's annoying because we lack damage, not because we are lacking block. Let's transform defense. Footwork plus. I can help. And you can be green, yeah, exactly. Footwork plus. I can help. Oh, Bag of Marbles, North is dead, guys. Stupid dog. No sticky strike. No sticky strike yet. No sticky strike yet. Maybe I get sticky strike right here. Oh, come on. I mean, North is still dead, so that's a good thing. Yeah, it's always dead if I strike here and I go to 32, 32... no, 30, yeah, 32. 32 is an okay number. I think, yeah, imagine resting, it's true. Okay, Hexa was solved. Okay, not solved, but almost solved. Almost solved. Yeah, Warpaint, nothing to do, like upgrade of defense, whatever, it's fine. Upgrade Acro is good one. 331, but now the Hexa Ghost is kind of dealt with. Some automate can happen. But the nice thing about this is that currently if I enter the shop right now, I have a setup for the Inferno. And I can absolutely just block with the Footwork Plus. So... But the not very nice thing is that the fight is free. Yeah, the fight is just completely free at the moment. Backstab, Bag of Marble, sometimes most of the time we can kill the fight on turn 1. And then we enter Hexa Ghost with burn on 4. And I don't actually think we need the shop at the moment anymore. Yeah, let's fight. Let's kill the fight on turn 1. Enter the Hexa Ghost with burn on 4. Block the Divider, Inferno, no problem. We have Envenom damage. Block Potion. And then we go for huge Act 2 shop with 450. I cannot kill this fight on turn 1, but I can delay this fight. So that's fine. In 5 2 9 times 2 with 32 HP, I would like it to be on 4 though, because we are facing 3 times 6 here. I mean, I guess 3 times 6 it blocks 12. The other one it blocks 16. Yeah, I guess on 5 is not that bad because the The now the problem first of all is that turn 2 you have pressure to play more cards. Like you draw to football, you probably want to play that. You draw to Inferno, you probably want to play that. On turn 7 you just play block cards if you cannot deal damage, but you also have burns in your deck, so it's harder to block. What if we just roll it over to 3, because I can definitely do it here. And with the block potion we never die to 9 times 2. But potion chance irrelevant, like this fight we have perfect control, so let's not waste potions here. You kill all 3 of the grey slime immediately and the green slime is dealing no damage, they don't scale. I'm just thinking about what burner number I want. And honestly, setting burner for Inferno is still just the safest, right? With the block pot we never die to 9 times 2. So if I want for me to be on Inferno, it's like on 3. On chance kind of high, I think it's like 40% or something. We get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, on chance 50 here, and we see no fights here, 1 fight here, we drop potion, that's 40%. Yeah, I want burn on 3. I want burn on 3. And now with the footwork, like 1 defense, full block both of them, yeah, so we don't even need to kill the first one that quickly. But of course, killing is good. Venom, yeah, Venom Plus is fine. Even Venom Minus is fine. Over 2, so pretty easy. Next one guarantee lethal. No potion, potion 50. Yeah, nice try, man. Don't need you. I don't need you anymore. Do I need you? I don't, right? Okay, let's count damage. But no, don't need to count. I've had freaking burner for Inferno. I don't need you. Yeah, there's no way. If anything, maybe I take this, but I also don't need you. Concentrate for Acro Plus is a thought. It's actually a real thought. I can take Concentrate and upgrade it. It doesn't play for Exegos that well, but it does open second Acro and then it's quite strong. How sad it would be to see NVDP before Inferno. Yeah, quite sad. Now I just upgrade my Neutralize and we kill Hexagons with this. And skip this. I don't want to take this yet before seeing my boss ready. Yeah, a ton of damage on turn 1. I look this, we do 71 damage on turn 1, so is our damage really an issue or not? You know what I mean? We bought something Venom, but our damage is still not really behind phase, and we full block this hit easily. Getting 1 for 7 but plus 1 poison afterwards, I will do that. Also, I can play this like a little bit slow, yeah, not too slow, just a little bit slow, because we do have bundle setup on the Inferno. Brilliant. I think I still block. Yeah, very inspiring draw power here. We still do not die to Inferno even without this, because it's weakened and we have block pod. but very inspiring draw power. Kind of close, yeah, kind of close, but we know that Inferno is not a problem. So we are not actually on a 9-turn timer here. Normally you're on a 9-turn timer. For this fight with block pod, I assume we are on maybe a 12-turn timer. Oh, I see, I see. Oh, next turn will be fun, guys. Yeah, next turn will be fun, guys. I mean, we just take this hit, like, there's no reason to potion. Yeah, Inferno 1x6. And yes, I will take the 6. Because I really don't want to be forced to block pot, yeah? If anything, if I'm forced to potion, I would like it to be this potion. Like 3... 1 damage to 7 on 3. Burn on 3 because the fight we actually have the most problem against might be the baseball. Yeah, it plays in Chosen, plays in baseball. Chosen's we are probably fine because the bag of marbles and you can burst it in 3 turns, you're fine. But the baseball bag of marbles doesn't work and Venom doesn't work. And yeah, we are like blocking with footwork, but then we are frail. I would pay 1 HP here. And never die next turn. Right? Actually, no. Poison goes... sometimes I'm forced to Explosive Pot. If I take this 1 damage, sometimes I'm forced to Explosive Pot. Because I draw all burns and then Poison goes like... after. So I will need to do this if I don't draw a single attack. I have block pot, I have a big shot, I just kill now. The bad case is that I don't have potions, not that my burner doesn't line up, because like only 20% the burner lines up anyway, if I set it to 3. No potion. 1000 cuts plus. Now unlucky, unfortunately for it is next to like quite good cards and it's probably just Malays. But it is interesting. Yeah, unlucky is right next to Malays. At right lead, yeah, this is the worst card. I take this before this. Now if you're an adrenaline lover, you're unlucky to tell you, but I will take this before this. Do I still take it anyway? Because, you know, like... Malay is better later, but don't you think later we'll have burner and upgraded powers? And don't you know, not want to die to Collector? Just the usual stuff, you know, you see Collector and then you realize, oh wait, I have nothing to do here. I actually cannot do anything. And so like Adrenaline, no. It's only... okay. Adrenaline is good when your output is enough. That is all it is. So do you think we have enough output or what? We kill Hexagons in like 11 turns. Okay, 10 turns. And our block is okay, but our draw is not there. And our block is okay, but the block density is low. Yeah, Adrenaline is really it's just output. It converts whatever is in your deck already into output. It gives you a little bit of speed. Does it give you anything extra? No. So you walk into Collector. I mean, of course, after 1 act, your deck will be stronger than this, yeah. But you walk into Collector, and suddenly you realize, wait, my block cast cannot deal with 60 damage when frail. So you need to kill minions, but how can you kill minions when you need to play every single block card to not die? And the minions have like 50 HP. How do you do that? Can Adrenaline kill the minions for you? No, because the fight lasts like freaking 6-7 turns. And then you die, and then you blame, okay, well, your game sucks. That Collector is unfair. But it's work? No, I'm talking about this. I'm not talking about the Malays. I'm talking about this card. But yeah, basically when your output is not so, that red lead is not a good cut compared to real output. Compare over skip, yeah, okay, you take this over skip basically always. But when it's actually up against something that solves your output, like one of these two, yeah, better take your output first before you take this crap. Now, to be fair, my legs probably allows us to be more aggressive in deck 2 because flavors are already dead. Like Savers, Backstab, Bell Marbles, Lantern, Dagger Spray, whatever, they are done. So, Bull Stabbing right now, we have no real answer. Gravely Leader, we also have no real answer, but first wave of minions is like for free. So against the leader is better, against the Bull is way better. But it's easier to solve. We do have already a Dagger Spray Plus and an Envenom. Leader is also easier to block because we don't draw wounds, yeah. We have maybe Witch Chain, maybe 3 decks, and minions sometimes can be killed. So I think the book is the most troublesome fight for elites. So if you just stop thinking about the elite fights, you take the Malaysia. And because Malaysia also is way stronger later. I mean, I shouldn't say way stronger, but it's stronger. Like against Time Eater, against Awakened One, if you don't have well-laid plans, you will really nearly miss this Malay if you don't take it. The 1000 Cuts clearly outperforms in Collector, and it might be necessary to not die in that fight. Against Automaton, I think Envenom Footwork can deal with it. But Collector, if nothing changes, you need the thing to not die. But you can block one, maybe 2 attacks for free in the Collector fight with the Burner. And Envenom does work a little bit there. Not that much, but a little bit. And we have like a huge shot. I take my lace. Yeah, I take my lace. Vision Hammer. Pretty clear, right? I replace is useless. Joker is no. A champ, okay, fine. So we don't get punish for the for the 1000 Cuts skill. Let's farm some elites. Yeah, let's go farm some elites. I see a 3 elite path that goes to double shot, so that's like slightly annoying. But good news, we have a lot of gold, guys, for some reason. For some reason, we have a ton of gold, so double shopping is not even that bad. So I can see something like this: 4 fights in a row into here, 5 Fortress, and then elite number 1, elite number 2. If we still feel like we're up to this for this task, we do elite number 3 with Burning Elite and the act with super less shop as well. But this shop right here also. So we get a big power boost somewhere around this portion. Now this part is extremely committal. Like you go here, you're committed to ultra aggression, and you don't really have bailout. But I think we're strong enough. I think we are strong enough for now. Otherwise, you go for right part and there's no shop in the act at all. So yeah, how good is that really? Probably sucks. Yeah, let's start left. Let's start left and go left. Oh, come on. Come on. Well, I better hope that we don't take a hit on turn 3. It's not very likely. Like, we are still fairly strong. Like, look at this. With 3 2-layer artifacts, so it's gone already. We can deploy weakness, and our damage is not so bad. Opium. Yeah, it's not so bad. Don't play Envenom or don't play Strike. If I toss the Envenom away, we deal 26 with a 19 bonus on 5. Sometimes I can echo into a kill and it's still weakened. If I play the Envenom, we deal 20 with 25, but Envenom is in play, but Envenom next turn maximum is like full damage. So it's less than the Strike, but in exchange I don't redraw it. I thought it doesn't get skill next turn. If we can kill next turn, it's convenient too, but burn on 5 for the next one. Hello Diziole, thank you for the good luck. I thought it's weakened, so it's like not very likely that we get owned here. Yeah, we just kill it, like, easy. 3 turns. Burn on 5, perfect setup for next fight. Garbage unless you want another dagger throw, I don't. Do I? Nah, I don't. This potion probably not better than what we have when we go aggressive. Probably not. Wow, burner is a bird sky. Now you have seen everything. Okay, whatever. I mean, at least Lantern plays. I don't play the footwork, I guess, and we take one. Unless you want the potion, but I don't. Yeah, I just take 1 damage and move on. This is so nice. Why is it so nice? Next I burn what do I want it to be on? Probably 5, right? The avocado red. Even with the back marbles. If it's not 5, then maybe it's like 4 for Snecko and whatnot. But Snecko on 3 is better. Yeah, 5 is okay. Exactly, can that burner for next 27. Exactly why I down this thing last turn instead of, you know, ending the fight otherwise. Now we just play the thing slow. Oh, come on. Gold change now 20%. Garbage cuts. Are we playing Silent or are we playing Ironclad here? I just see the 3 damage cuts every 4 one. Liquid memory is probably better than explosive, right? I still think I want to keep Lockport. Now, this is for a little bit for leader. Either we clean on way with this, but then we have nothing else to do. But I guess we can also memorize the dagger spray. And this is just better whenever we face like random hit that we cannot block. Like for example, in Snecko fight, you cannot kill that super fast. And this can also come in clutch. Going here is a thought. If we think that we are strong enough to... But basically we overheal here, then we should go fight the elite first. But at the moment, we are resting for 19, yeah? So we are 68, which means that you need to do these 3 fights. We are losing 2 HP. Seems optimistic. Yeah, let's rest first. So we go this way. And sometimes I'm like dying after this one, I don't know why, then we can even go triple shot. Is Snecko. So our burner misses again, and we did not draw powers on turn 1. This is why we have the block pot. No, really, this is why we have the block pot, guys. Plus 12. Yeah, straight up just plus 12. Well, good thing we have the block pot. Yes, I will play this over this, even though this is quite a lot of damage. But again, once again, 5, I assume. Even though it missed the last time, surely it don't miss. It doesn't miss this time, right? Too easy to kill next turn, but we are still weakened. Yeah, we cannot. I don't want to stay here for 6 more turns now. I don't know about you, but I really don't want to stay here for 6-4 turns. The burner is going on like 1 or 2 or what, but we do have a rest after this. Yeah, it's probably okay to just kill. Sometimes I can still block. I'm not debuffed. Burner blocks this turn. Burner is on like 1, so now I can block next turn. I always have lethal, yeah. I do 6 damage no matter what it rolls, I kill next turn if I choose to. Otherwise I can block a little bit. Can. But on 3 is still good because it closed the it mitigates the chosen 5. And I can set burner to 3 here. Yeah, perfect timing. It looks like we cannot block. Maybe we can. Okay, we cannot. I don't take 3 here. Yeah, no potion. Potion chance 30. Huh. Second dagger spray. I mean, second max stab with marbles is like cute, but it makes the lantern slightly worse. On the other hand, we did say that maybe the Gremlin leader is a problem. Overstabbing we already deal with because of this pick. Slaver this and yeah, okay, second dagger spray also good against slavers. And against leader right now we say that we have some problems. In the chamber, because it's not as good as this, but it's not so bad either. And yeah, it's green. I don't need to go triple shot. Bonka. At least this thing is currently letting us through. Don't know about next turn, but this turn is letting us through. Okay, no longer lets us through, guys, but we have a force red. Ow. Yeah, footwork bottom deck, acro bottom deck, Malays bottom deck. At least we draw weakness. I think set it to 5, yeah. So next turn at least burner still block. But it hurts, minus 15. Ow. So we want to set burner to 5 for slavers, even though slaver is like quite chill, but we can kill maybe one of them turn 1 and still take 20. Setting on 5 the book is not the worst thing either. Book is probably better on 4, but I don't mind on 5 because we can draw, we can Malays for 5 for example. Any apps? Yeah, I don't know about apps because they are F minus, but maybe I still take them. And apparitions with fusion hammer also like no, it's a little bit of anti-synergy. Because you don't want to rest, you want to upgrade at least one of them, and you also don't want to rest with such low max HP. So it's a little bit weird if we see apparitions here, but we'll see. So now it's hitting me for like 3 times 3 only. I still need to put it in close to lethal range so that I can kill if I want to though. Like 11 and then poison like this is 4. I can draw a hand like something like this. There's 4 and then the one says 2 poison, I deal 5. That's 7. It's only attacking me for 9 though. If I hit here, he goes to... Actually hitting here is 5. Yeah, next time we kill, and we have guaranteed lethal. Alright, send potion. Potion roll plus attack. We did remove on defense. We have a footwork plus. We are fighting the champs of the fight. Drag out a little bit. Only one rest, yeah. Oh, that's fun. So we go to 15 and we rest for 21. We go to 36. And 36 is doing this whole path. Otherwise, I have on decay. Yeah, Fusion Hammer is still not enough sustain because the only question mark we go into this arc is apparently outer. First question mark is the outer is always a fun time. But I don't take the curse. But yeah, this actually can kill us in here now. But I don't expect to die in this fight at least. I still don't expect to die in this fight. But after this node, if we're still not like so insanely strong, we can have issues. Higher HP rest, yeah, exactly. Oh, stabbing, Malay turn 1. No. Actually deal a lot of damage, but and it's weaker next turn. Malay turn 2 is doing big hit. Safety route before hard push? No, safety route is here. This is the safest path. Because Forgotten Outer is no longer here. The safest path. Yeah, this book is gaming. Like, what else can you do? Book is just way too good. But I can see dodge and roll liquid memories for survivor into sticky malaise. Because after this fall we had a huge power boost, and this fight I don't think I need 2 potions. At least I don't need 2 of the same potion. So yeah, dodge and roll, and then we malaise for 3. He goes to 4 bases, like 3 times 4 next turn, 12 damage. We passively block 6. This turn he goes to 21 and 21 is 15, so I take 1 in the pool. Fine, because getting back the survivor right now, 8 block and 16 damage is quite a good potion. It's okay. Oh, I don't like this rod. Oh, by the way, for you adrenaline pickers, yeah? What is your plan here? No, really, what's your plan here, guys? And it's not even this floor, like last floor's deck plan. What's your plan? And I mean, you see why I say, okay, output first and then you can solve consistency after. And even with the Malay for 3 in here, we are still in trouble. I cannot play invade normal, but I mean, I can play invade normal. I take 4 damage for it though. And I do want to play dodge and roll. Yeah, let's ignore the invade. It's almost dead already. Oh, come on. Come on. It's dead next turn, but I'm taking another 6. 15? No, 15. We know this is 15. It's just that not drawing a single block in here is a little bit annoying. But this dodge and roll can do something. Oh yeah, here we are dealing 30, 27, so it's dead next turn. No matter what I draw. So Burner's on 5 for the next elite fight, which is good at least. I don't potion for 6. Because we can also see Waffle in the shop or something. Maybe only Doctor. Story after the book we are classic, but maybe the next book can be killed. Yeah, maybe the next book can be killed safely. Hard shot plus for some reason I feel like this is not a good idea. Yeah, for some reason I have a feeling this is not a great idea. Probably not, we skip. In the champ not amazing, into the next book we don't need it, kind of. Into slavers need a terrible draw. Like everyone that is way later on when we have Incense Burn the Tory in the hard fight, and then the cow chops is our damage. Because right now our scaling damage is just Envenom. which is, yeah, absolutely not enough for the end game, but we are still quite a while away from there. Yeah, you want adrenaline? Here's your adrenaline. I don't think that's what I buy though. This show is pretty scary. I think I buy one potion and we save for the next one. Mirror Acro. Mirror Footwork. Blood Veil never? Not never. We are trading bites. And it heals me, if I go this way, it heals me 6 minimum. Sometimes I see more fighting. I don't think it's weaker than mirroring though. And the chip is okay. It doesn't play turn 1, it's okay against champ. And but the fact that champ is there actually, I'm leaning towards the second footwork more than the chip because of champ. If you have quite a lot of nightmare attackers, yeah, you want to draw nightmare when we are already breaking our turns. $550 gold total, yeah. I want to buy a potion. Slavers in here we are safe, but leader not always. So I want to buy something that protects us from leader, which is yeah, one of these two. So 55 gold we had to spend on the potion. Afterwards I think I'm buying mirror, so that's already 228. 228 we have 530. So we have 300 for next shop if I stop here. If I buy Blood Vial, I have 140. Yeah, no. Because this side is not an issue, like the issue is like here. Unless you tell me we buy Blood Vial and we go this way. Is it a meme? No, it's not a meme. But I mean, when you play the game long enough, eventually you have a streak like that. It's actually real. 7 months I stream like almost daily and I don't see Colosseum. Ever. Buying Black Vial and running here is like an interesting thought. But is this deck like champ ready or not? I isn't. I don't see another shop. Because even if I see buys here, okay, lower max HP, who cares? This elite is safe. Especially if I buy a potion for leader, this elite is completely safe. This is so tough because I want a second Acroper for sure. It's just that that also doesn't solve the champ fight. Are this technique against champ Red Death? No. Wallet Plan Plus would be the easiest solve. Yeah, Wallet Plan Plus into burner hitting on the execute is the easiest solve. I enjoy Spire? I mean, of course I do. Otherwise, I don't play. I already said this like many times. This is the only active income I have at the moment, but it's not my only income. And I do not need to stream Spire to live. If I don't like Spire, I just don't play. And this is so difficult because the strongest thing later is absolutely mirroring the Acro. And Venom taking poison? Yeah, unfortunately Venom is not fumes. Now here's the thing. And Venom only and Venom poison goes down, yeah? Of course fumes poison also goes down, but it constantly applies so it goes up. And Venom poison only applies when you damage enemy with your attacks, so your HP goes down. So how much poison do you think we would have against the champ if you only want to stack with Venom when it goes to halfway point? Yeah, like 20. So does that kill the champ or not? Not even close. We need to block execute at the moment. We can do that with the burner, but not much else. Oh, I need this. I need this later. But against the champ, this is probably more urgent. It's just that if I take the acro, I open up some. What do I open up? Like. Not in second sneaky. Card game board should be green. I see another upgrade power in the shop though. That's another reason why I want to go to the next shop. Electro only see other shop? Yeah. That's the original plan. I'm just thinking how high the out of that would be. Is it how many hours does that actually open? Because instead I can, you know, mirror this footwork, for example, and then we see some blurs and we see some backflips, and we can still maybe just play that way. Because the second footwork, after execute, the champ is not dead, yeah? Like you block execute with burner, okay, the champ is still alive. So now maybe you need to block the next execute with your HP. And meanwhile, you still need to block like 30, 45 when he's hitting you when you're vulnerable. How many days ago, last Slice and Dice game? Coincidence, because I saw that you were streaming Slice and Dice yesterday. It was also yesterday I opened Slice and Dice for the first time in like, I don't know, like 2 or 3 weeks. And I play a run. So yeah, 1 day ago. But very much of a coincidence. I mean, mirror acro also improves the damage, so that's another thing. I think I just take the acro mirror. Yeah, I think I just take the acro mirror. Now, if you say that there is no way to beat the champ, I should buy this Nightmare. And yes, even if I buy the Nightmare right now, I will still mirror the acro. Yeah? That is unchanged. But buying the Nightmare right now gives the champ soak immediately. Especially with the second acro now. We have enough HP to face tank, we just play acro into the Nightmare into one of these powers. Or even you Nightmare dodge and roll, you can also get it. The problem is that of course it bricks us in these floors. Now I can buy the Nightmare and not buy a potion, because this fight slavers is kind of free, and then lead the 29 HP with this one potion may be still sufficient. We have double dagger strokes. That double dagger spray, and now we have an acro, 2 acro plus. Which I can actually see, because if I spend on a potion and not buy anything and rely on this shop, yeah, it bricks, I just die. Because then I have like 2 floors, maybe 3 floors. You count one of these as relevant reward. Like maybe the library, maybe the red mask, card reward, maybe the transform tool. But ritual dagger is empty, bites are empty into the champ fight. And if I end up going this way, then I would also like to buy a Nightmare. I think I would just buy this Nightmare right here and ignore the potion. Which is slightly risky, but take the risk. Because that is the champ soul, like right there. Okay, imagine buying a potion for leader. Cannot be big. Not even leader. So we take 3 damage and get out of here. They are dead. Burn on 2 is not exactly amazing for the Burning Elite though. I can take less and try to set up the burner before the Burning Elite. Don't know how wise that is. Because it's still freaking slavers fight, they can break us. The line to end the fight immediately is to, you know, like Nightmare Dagger spray and we just kill them all. So I take 3 damage next turn, and next turn they all die. The other line, I just don't play the Nightmare. And I play Dagger Spray, Sneaky Strike, right. I can play everything, 5 energy. And I kill this guy or this guy. 18. Is another 24, so that's 42, 42, 51, so this is a clean kill on this. And then we still have 18, 16, 43, so next turn we draw 1 more card. If I draw a strike, I kill this immediately. If I draw a block, I take 0. And then we can stole Taskmaster. That I would do, yeah, Bag of Marbles is crazily strong. Bag of Marbles is crazily strong. I mean, it might not even kill this next turn if a Nightmare here haven't calculated. But afterwards, Stoling is more difficult because we have 4 dagger sprays floating around. Now we just kill now, right? Get Gremlin Horn, don't take this 3, take 2. Yeah, we just kill now. And ignore the Nightmare. 16, 99, 34, this is 33, so we are wasting less damage. You can do 34 exact here, but then I'm weakened. It's being weakened so bad though. Yeah, it's like 16, 18, 18, and we can sneaky strike here still, we draw a strike, otherwise we go to like 7. Maybe we can even put this to 17 and then store the blue level alone, because we have Malays and football and this guy does not scale. Yeah, let's not waste damage. Right? If we the most storeable enemy out of these 3 is this guy. And right now we are not wasting damage at all if I hit his here. We should just do that. Okay, the draw defense. So we take 0. And this is the deciding moment. Like, where do I put the Sneaky Strike? Because if I Sneaky Strike here, most likely we can kill it next turn. So we take like no damage in this fight at all. If I Sneaky Strike here is a 17 and go weaken. So yeah, probably don't kill, and then I need to block. If I block, I can take damage. Probably just hit blue safer. Like we draw wounds, so what? We don't need to solve for that long. Burning Elite, probably burn on 4 is ideal. It's not slavers. Though stabbing one burn on 4, the leader also maybe one burn on 4. We just hit blue. Try to stab burn on 4. If we cannot, so be it. It's fine. We still have potion. And the shot. Like 1 here at most. Okay, not taking 1. Hopefully I draw lethal next turn. Not that likely. But if not, we have burn on 5 probably. It's still not the worst thing. Okay, fine, I don't have lethal. Oh, this is actually quite bad. Because next turn I don't have guaranteed lethal either, and I have drawn all my block. But I guess worst come to worst, burners on 1. And we take like what, 7 damage next turn. That's the worst case. Yeah, burn on 5 I would still take. Two stones 5, concentrate. Now concentrate plus would be cool. Is concentrate minus still cool or not? With double acro. Double acro plus. And the Malays. And the Nightmare. So hand has 5, I play the acro, my hand has 8, hand has 7, hand has 7, play the concentrate. Hand has 6, hand has 3. And now I have 5 energy to play 3 cards. Which is enough for the Nightmare turn, is enough for the Malay's turn, but otherwise it's bad unless it chain double acro. But it makes the future card draw also a little bit stronger. And yeah, the reflex is open, the backflip is open, the third acro is open. If I take this. Which, yeah, I think I will. And we run into Burning Elite. Potion chains right now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we drop 3 pots, so 40%. Man, I want this puzzle so badly, but should I buy footwork instead? Good thing you didn't spend 73 on the food. Yeah, exactly. This is so good though. And then there's also like potions. I think I want to remove though. We double acro concentrate. If I buy the food, I would also like to remove like a strike. And if I see bites next to floor, just whatever I see bites. Our thought to also soul champ further is a thought, but honestly with Nightmare 2 footwork plus, we are going to have like 15 dexterity in that fight. With double echo and burner, I think we are going to be okay. Spoon for operations would definitely get, yeah, Nightmare app with spoon, so even with the fusion hammer you don't care. I trusted the Nightmare. Isn't the entire reason why we buy Nightmare that is Soul Champ? If you trust the Nightmare, you should just remove here instead of buying a potion. But so now you're just weighing footwork remove versus puzzle. And puzzle is like super sick. I can tell you that puzzle burner turn you can take for free, and then it gives you a strong concentrate turn also for free. It makes the Nightmare lineup much better. It's pretty sick. I think puzzle is better than remove. Oh no, the remove comes with a footwork. Actually, the remove doesn't come alone. It comes with a footwork. And if you have double footwork, you can even Nightmare and Venom sometimes, yeah, in the champ fight. Otherwise, the problem with not taking second footwork here is that if you're forced to Nightmare footwork in the champ fight, you cannot play the footwork when you first see it. We don't have well-left plans. So if the draw just doesn't line up, like do you never play your footwork or what? Because you cannot block the champ without playing the first footwork. Not that well anyway. The second one can be delayed, but the first one we have to play. I take footwork remove. Take footwork remove. Potions. I would imagine Flex is better than Speed, but Burning Moon stopping potentially is next floor. Yeah, Flex seems to be better still, right? Better Bubbles, Double Dagger Spray, Both Stabbing yourself, Tori, Malaise. If you draw Malaise, you also have like Burner sometimes and Tori sometimes. And sometimes it's also Leader. My Leader smells a freaking Gremlin Horn and never shows up. I see it. And we see a book with a bad pattern. That's fun. Yeah, 15% pattern right here. We low roll the elite matchup. I mean, at least we have the Malaise. At least we do have the Malaise. It's okay though, like the 15% is not actually a bad thing for us, because yeah, the burner blocks the most, and next turn we still have Tori. And then whenever we draw to Malaise, we Tori Abyss multi-hit afterwards. Now, how much of a rush are we in this fight? I would imagine not really that much, because first of all, Flex Spot is still very good for the champ fight. And secondly, next floor we don't have burner setup if we run into a fight which is always, yeah, always. Yeah, always. It's an altar and then shrine, so yeah, always a fight next floor. Then we better have this Flex Spot to kill things on turn 1 here. I mean, Venom is clearly played. Dodge and roll is clearly played. Because next turn if I draw Malaise, they would like that, and we do need to block next turn normally. It prevents 1 wound now, it prevents maybe 2 wounds next turn. And now the question, like, do I flex this hand or not? If I do not flex for this hand, we basically are going to play long with Malaise and we take cheap damage here and there, but double footwork and the Tori and the Perma Wick, we don't take that much. Sometimes you can Nightmare Malaise and you take like essentially 0 after one Tori turn, so you lose maybe like 4-5 HP here. No way, right? The flex spot here is not even close to being killed yet. Yeah, no chance. Okay, it's close if I flex, but it's not that close. Come on. I was very much hoping for it, you know. Very much hoping for it. Now the funny line, I can do a very, very cute line here. I don't know whether that's good or not. It's probably terrible, but I can nightmare this concentrate. If I nightmare the concentrate, and next time I draw into the acro into the Malays, this book will be sorry for its sins. But afterwards, I will break, and sometimes I don't even draw this next turn. Oh, that's just a stupid line, right? Let's not do that. How stupid is it really? Maybe it's not that stupid. But yeah, it's probably dumb. I mean, it always so very use liquid memories, but this fight I don't expect to use a single potion. Yeah, let's not be stupid. But the question here is, do I still nightmare something? Because I can nightmare footwork, for example. I need to play one defense, but not more than one, yeah? So this case, always safely discarded. If I concentrate away, let's say 1, 2, 3, then I can nightmare footwork, play defense. But next one, I just want to play Malays if I draw into it. I don't have energy to play footwork. And big hit, we double footwork is already enough to block, so I think we just ignore the Malays here. Yeah, just double footwork, defense, probably it, and we don't play strike. It's not weakened anymore, no? So if I don't draw weakness right now, we are in trouble, but I do draw the Malays. So, man, nightmare concentrate, guys. Where's my nightmare concentrate? Oh, nightmare concentrate with Malays for 7 right now, and it's dead. Being Killjoy is like suck all the fun out of the game, you know. Just imagine I go with this the nightmare concentrate line and it works. Like how fun would that be? Because I see that it works right now. Yeah, defend Malays, yeah. I defend Malays. And now that one block card is full blocking, so we don't really care so much about damage. Why don't you just block this book forever, you know? You know what I mean? Why don't you just block this book, stopping forever? Because you can stay here for quite a while. I tell you, you can probably stay here for, I don't know, at this rate, maybe 10 more turns. So what burner number do I want to be on? Is like still on 5, right? This is going to be shuffle in for sure, yeah? And I guess if I want to sneaky strike this turn, I need to play 1 dodge and roll all the maximum. I cannot kill right now, yeah, with this. Yeah, I cannot. So if we want burn on 5, we need to stay here for actually 6 more turns. And damage is not actually that relevant then, but I still need to outplay this regen a little bit. We had 2 dodge and roll shuffle in. Next turn block is already secured. Good enough. We have double F4 plus 2. Next one is only 3 times 8, so I play 1 more and we're set. Oh, is it 15? Okay, is it 15? We also have burner. Okay, never mind. Yeah, I already forgot about the burner. Fine. Three times 9, who's scary? Why did I play that? Oh, yeah, it's fine, no punish. His World Stabbing is angry, but there's nothing he can do. Quite unfortunate. Yeah, pretty unfortunate for him, but you do, you know. Oh wait, can I actually block? Because burn on 3, I need to block 3 times 12, right? I need to block 36 in 2 turns from now, and then burn on 5. Which, yeah, I think I can do. Yeah, I think I can do. But this deck likes a lot of things. This deck likes a lot of things. This, if I play this with dice, also I cannot play that. Every this is also dice. Why is Go stop being so frail? You know what I mean? Yeah, 39, no problem. And now we kill next turn. Guarantee lethal? Yeah, guarantee lethal. I still block this, by the way, but still now. Arrow cut. Not even that good, but I think I take it. Yeah, not even that good. We might terror second half. But the problem with terror second half is that it's we are stuck with a curse in our deck. But I mean, that's fine. We can Nightmare dodge and roll again or Nightmare footwork. In the chain fight, can delay for a very long time. I mean, we have Gremlin Horn. But no, it's beats every single hallway fight in this act though, which is unfortunate. It hits the elite, but it has beats every single hallway. I mean, it's fine. Nightmare backstab here most likely. Yeah, Nightmare backstab here most likely. We have 33 next turn. $16, $9. But here. Oh, this would have worked. Whoa, nah, I don't want to waste my bank of marbles. We do have Gremlin Horn too, so it's not like we... And yeah, that word right here doesn't convert to anything too. We don't want to melee this fight, we just want to kill. Kidding, yeah. This can backfire like very hard though if I do it like this. But worst come to worst, you can always look at memories like something, yeah. Like the dagger spray. But this line can backline very hard. If I don't draw any attack next turn and draw like maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or something. Really bad. But still. Burn on to the chain fight doesn't really matter. I don't want an even number. So odd number. With your ban, I only care about odd number, like 3, 5, 1, same thing. I mean, not exactly the same thing, but almost the same thing. It just means that when you open... Basically, when you go in while not being weak, you can line up burn on to execute if this number here is odd. And of course the chain doesn't attack you once every 4 turns, or even like, once in a while you waste your burner turn. Yeah, next turn's fine. If we cannot block this, they will just kill, otherwise we can wait 2 turns, but killing now is fine. Because turn 1 we enable debuff as well, so maximum damage Champ can deal is 18. Let's just kill now. Oh, we definitely take on a piece. And yeah, to the trade. Nightmare to the trade is not exactly something I would recommend to do, but can do it. Okay, you can open second cycle. Yeah. The thing is that do you think our damage is that high, Peter? Because I think our damage is kind of crap here. Like our block is fine, our draw is maybe okay, but our damage is complete crap. That advantage is Nightmare Tools. Oh, yeah, it's fine. Okay, we can choose. What's the Nightmare target? Also, very happy that I bought the Nightmare. Otherwise, right now, what is our champ solution? Like if I don't have the Nightmare? Yeah, I don't see one. Yeah, we are just going to block the dude. Like we have double Electro, I have 2 the trade, and with Nightmare Footwork here 50 dexterity. Double Footwork plus seems like Nightmare and Venom. The problem with that is that you are pressured to actually kill after execute. With 15 dexterity, you can just block after execute. Yeah? Like 4 poison per attack is just really so strong. If you are pressured to kill, you cannot set up burner super cleanly, and then you are also. But I guess it does turn off the case where he buffs too fast. If this guy buffs like a freaking madman, then Nightmare Footwork can have some problems. 15 next, yeah, okay, 16, it's true. We have the Smooth Stone. It's also Malay, so first half we have plenty of time. Okay, how stupid is it? How stupid is it to do a line like this? We Nightmare Footwork. We play the fight normally and then we Malay team second half. That sounds pretty stupid, but maybe it isn't. Yeah, that sounds pretty stupid, maybe it really isn't. We just block him after execute. We Malay for like 4. So instead of 12 strength, he has 8 strength. Once in a while he executes, but execute is what? Base 20. Base is 22. And 22 going to be -4 is 18. 18 weakness vulnerable is going to 20. It's 40 damage and we have 16 dexterity. Imagine we are frail. Then what? 16 dexterity with a defense 21 and it blocks 15. We need a 3 block cast every execute to full block. That's a bit dangerous because sometimes the weak chain also drops off and he can also buff strength again. Yeah, that's a bit dangerous even with 16 dex if we stay in the second half of that long. Probably not. Yeah, Nightmare and Venom is fine. We have burner too. And we have 50 HP. I don't play backstab because we want out of war for next turn for sure. Because another thing on Nightmare and Venom is that ODC has his buffing. If this guy's buffing turn 1, maybe we need to rethink our plan to play this fight ultra slow. It's like the last time, yeah, the last time I played this fight on Silent, we were not even that slow, but he has like 12 strength by the 3rd cycle. If that happens then we try to play slow with Footwork Nightmare, we're going to die. I mean, we're not going to die, but we probably have to throw some potions. Which is not so great. Ow. We'll draw back into them. It's fine, we'll draw back into them. Yeah, screw out of war now. I already played my Mondays, so we just play these powers when we draw back into them next and he doesn't attack. I don't even attack here because if I play 4 Venoms, then I stack a fairly significant amount of poison before the split. Nah, that is just stupid, right? It lose energy and it lose damage. But the neutralizer will play. Neutralizer will definitely play. Okay, next question. When do we play Terror? Not now, no? Absolutely not now. But do we play it right before the split or do we play it second half? I guess we'll see how much poison we can stack. I guess we will see how much poison we can stack before that. What about leaving the backstab in? Too many bricks, right? If I leave this and this in, and it's also concentrate, even with 2 the trade, still too many bricks. Yeah, let's play it now. We lose like maybe what, 4 poison? Fine. Also, this stupid guy weakens us, so we can inflict more poison on him. Very nice. Oh, look at this. Seven metallic side is slightly annoying, but I guess it's fine. Like 1 or what? Like 1 is kind of cringe. But I also want to aggro. It's a bit too much damage, but it's probably okay. Next turn I'm being debuffed, so yeah, this will take 1. If I just block like this, it doesn't attack next turn. Why take 1 and you can take 0. That's the question we ask ourselves every day. Oh really? Poison is still quite fast. Not so bad. So our burner will miss execute, yeah, but I don't think I care. Our burner will definitely miss execute, but I don't think I care. He will split in like 2 turns from now we go in. Honestly, with this much poison, I think I just terror now. Because we don't have the burner on the execute turn, which means we actually need to block. If he doesn't die. So if I need to block, I don't want to draw into this brick. So we just terror now and we split in 2 turns. When the weaken runs out, sounds good. So poison is what? Right now it goes to plus 12, that's 43. And 43 times 1 times 2, that's a bit too much. It's a bit too much. So we split in like 2 turns or what? Maybe I just don't play the sneaky strike then, I just play... Dagger spray is only 2 poison. No, 4 poison. 12 is too much, 4 is good, right? It's 35, 34. Weaken 2, weaken 1, and then... No, 2 ticks is fine, 2 ticks is fine. The third tick is when we want to split, so if I put all the attacks right now, it's 43. 43 and then 42, so it's 85 damage, 240. So I can play both of these, but then next turn I'm not allowed to play a single attack. That's fine. Wait, no, it's yeah, it's 43 and then 42, 85. Which right now is still good. And terror now. Yeah, currently it's 227, and next turn we go in when we are not weakened. Perfect. Yeah, that's perfect. Any other word thought? If a Nightmare Footwork plus, I think 5 we okay. I mean, we would not be taking damage anytime soon. I don't know about the second half, but first half we actually don't take damage. He hasn't buffed yet, so I think we will be fine. Like, the thing we were scared when I'm making Footwork is that he buffs like crazy. If I play this right now, I deal 10 damage, it goes -3 and then another poison, so it's exactly 220 if I play Dagger Throw. If I play this round, it's exactly 220. Yeah. It's -3 and then another 6 poison, so 220 next time we go in. I lose out of war, of course. But is that such a bad thing? Because Concentrate next turn is not a good draw unless I also see Echo. Okay, about weakness, yeah, I'm also thinking about it. Because next turn we will have to take a hit. If he's not weakened, if I don't play Neutralize now, he's not weakened next turn. And we take a hit when vulnerable and frail. 42 poison, honestly, that's like kind of enough damage. I just block, let's block. In case we fail to kill, we still need to block execute, so I don't want to lose so much HP next turn. That one, yeah. I mean, I can go now with like Echo and then draw Concentrate, but it shuffles out 2 Echo and the Dagger Throw. Probably not a brilliant idea. And sometimes I still draw into Echo next turn. I see 6 cards. I don't, but this hand is good enough. This hand is more than good enough. Well, he's dead. That's fun. We are debuffed, but he's dead. It's a skill thing. It's 16 poison, so it's 80, yeah, he's dead, and bonus on 3. You can send burn on to 4. If I enter here, we will kill next turn always. And burn on 4, which is better. Yeah, free setup. Why not take? Okay, so now there's an Adrenaline, and this one I might take, because now we have plenty of things to draw into. 50? Thank you very much for some of the 17 months. Appreciate a lot. Yeah. Now that you already have output in the deck, now you can get consistency. Or you can still take maybe like CE or second Malaise. But yeah, Adrenaline now looks quite decent. Like 4 powers to draw into. This is also kind of a power. This is also a power. This is also a power. Quite good. We can take it. I don't need to see it. With the Gremlin Horn into Retromancer, I just don't need to see anywhere. This is already sweeping artifact. Yeah, I do not need to see anywhere. Poison Potion, not as good, I would assume. Free Energy, transform to Strike, Sacred Back. Yeah, actual Free Energy to the trade in the deck, double Echo. Dagger Throw. Transform 3 with free pathing. Don't love it so much because this deck actually can use 5 energy. Yeah, this deck actually can use 5 energy, and if we transform into like damage cards, I also don't really care. Transforming into power is cool, but then we also waste the upgrade portion. Sometimes it's like power is also infinite blaze and I'm crying. Sacred Back with the current potion, yeah, doesn't outperform the tools. Not the tools, but the Kai. We take the Kai and we pick up any more card draw we see, like Echo, Backflips, all of them gets in our deck. Yeah, that's good. Makes the Malay stronger as well. Time Eater, yeah, 5 energy with like Nightmare Footwork, maybe Nightmare Malaise and Tools of Trade. Surely Time Eater will not be a problem, right? Right? Surely with a deck that blocks this much and we have a Malaise, Time Eater will not be a problem, yeah? So I see 2 Elite path, which is probably where we are going. There's nothing that speaks for question mark, so I don't go to question marks. We don't have that much to go either to go to a shop. So ignoring the entire Act 3 shop is okay. We gain 75 here, 105, 120, 150, 180, 210. So we have 376 into... is that 380 into Act 4 shop? That's fine, no problem. Yeah, just go find some whole ways for card draw. We can rest one. We are forced to rest once in this act, but that's okay too. Because the deck is not very... We don't have other sustain. And the deck is not actually foolproof against taking cheap damage yet. Especially, yeah, like so many power, this is brick, this is, these are bricks. Our front load is actually quite low. It's just that we do scale quite high, but our front load is low. Which even speaks further against the question mark because, yeah, double walkers you play with low front load, do you really want to? Bird is scary? Nah, Bird is dead. You just Nightmare Malaise and Bird dies on the spot. Time Eater is scary not because 12 cards or whatever, but because it breaks your draws constantly. Like the Bird cannot break our draws and then we just Malaise it to, you know, 0. Donan deck guy is actually annoying because you cannot just Malaise them and our damage is a little bit low there. But and Venom can happen and with Nightmare Footwork or even Nightmare Dodge and Roll you can dock for a long time before you get outskill. But regardless, just start 3 fights here and then see where we go. Because sometimes you can go this way to at least 2 fires and then a late shot, depending on what happens in the first like few floors. Next time I have burner, so what do I do here? I want to play this, I kind of want to play this. Afterwards I kind of want to play this, but then I cannot play this. I don't care about the Malaise, right? Yeah, I don't think I care about the Malaise. So we can just concentrate away. Is that I play this, I play this. And then I concentrate away 3 cards and then play Terror. We draw into the backstab, but that's fine. And yeah, 5 energy is still not enough. We use more than 5. Bobu, thank you very much for the some of the 14 months. Appreciate a lot. I should have done the other way. I lose 1 poison like this. Yeah, it's whatever. It's 1 poison. Maybe I can block next turn. Maybe we can block next turn. Yeah, okay. And we definitely can block next turn. So we can set burn to 5 or to 4. I don't mind burn on 5. It's like Darklings on turn 2 is scary, but turn 1 we had Marbles plus a Gremlin Horn, so it's just the bad case is they attack 30 in turn 1 and we cannot block. But itself, yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's what I'm doing right here. Otherwise, this fight is only over long ago. And 5 is good. Yeah. 5 is good. Let's say either the shapes or the darklings. Dodge and roll minus, but we have 7 dexterity minimum. I take it. I mean, I would prefer backflip at this point, but I don't mind this. If we before we get wallet plans, and also yeah, this deck has no wallet plan. It has not a single fishing wheel, so we'll need to adjust some assumptions before we enter Act 4. I don't mind. Steps. I cannot play the second dagger spray, so I would imagine backstab still goes here, even though I quite like to backstab one of the spikers. And I may defend, don't need to. Oh, take 1 damage. One is none. One is none. What do I want burner to be on? Again, 5. 5 is a triple Zorworm. Maybe a bit of Darklings, but like 4 is yeah, 4 is like Spike Growth. Maybe Transient because turn 1 is back with Marbles. Yeah, 4 is maybe better for advanced always. Darklings on 4 is like not the worst either. 5 maybe is better, but on 4 is not so bad. Shouldn't be that difficult to go to 4 here. Potion 60. And to be echo on 5 energy, even though this is the first wave. We have Korean Malay, so the Nightmare. So the first wave is still strong, but it's not as important as usual. Honestly, all of these epic standalone. Like Sucker Punch I would also lie because a Weak Chain is not actually there yet. But with the Kite on 5 energy, with a very heavy setup, like I just take the Acro. Yeah, even Sucker Punch is good. And we still continue this way. Dark links, yeah. Take 1 here. Actually, I take 0. Yeah, I take 0 even if I malaise for 1. I will just malaise for 1. Next time I have burner. Put in sense burner. Probably on 4 again. Yeah, probably on 4 again. And we still go this way, I assume. Yeah, the reason to path for left side would be if we are losing too much HP here and maybe we need an urgent rest. Because then we get 2 rest and still 2 elites and a bunch of hallways out the act. But if we need 1 rest only in the act, then we should go right side. And you can still pass away from this elite if you are like suddenly having problems after these 2 floors. That is -1 elite sudden or sudden, but you get still 2 elites later be accurate. Those are all the acros. Maybe I don't like. Yeah, next and kill them all. If we can. If we can. We probably can, yeah, we can. No potion, potion 70. Huh. Lost and road deck. This tactician will be a lot more appealing if we are not already on 5 energy. Because it's also an early draw brick. If you have enough dodge and rolls, you don't need to alert plans, kind of. Also opens up a blur pick. Nightmare blur with triple dodge and roll and 7 dexterity. It just works. Attention is good when your draw is okay, yeah? We already have a concentrate and triple acro. But we are also on 5 base energy. I take another Russian boy, just green. If this one is green, it would be more difficult because the energy still plays. We can use more than 5 energy. But only if we already draw like decently okay. I take this one. And still we continue this way. 3 elites. Asean, so our bundle number is kept. Cannot nightmare anything here, right? Okay, nice. Because nightmare right now is a free play. But if I play the nightmare now, I have 2 energy left, so it's a dodge and footwork, dodge and roll, backstab. That's taking damage. Yeah, 24 and this block 10, so yeah, that's a work. If I don't play football and play like Malays instead, I'll dodge and roll Malays. 24, 24, so it goes to 23, 23 is 17, so no, we take 10, that's too much. So I cannot play the Nightmare, which is a small concern, but I guess we do have Eleno after. Seems terrible. Not happen. What's the roll deck? Garbage. It's still chaos. Accidentally hitting nightmare sometimes annoying, but we can just nightmare dodge and roll sometimes too, so maybe that's fine. You don't need the nightmare powers. Nightmare acro sometimes acceptable too with the concentrate. Tossing away flex spot, that's okay. That's okay. Take a sip, yeah, I mean it has enough output, it's just still a little bit slow, but we burner can buy some time. And we don't have the wallet plans, no perma weak changes, it's always scary to play late game. But that is neat. Yeah, let's go to the 3D part. Yeah. Or ideally we set burn on 4 again, and this guy maximum is only attacking 37, so we should be able to do something like that. This turn we have the Art of War. Attacks, yeah, 0. Only 23. Our damage is quite low against squad. Yeah, low against what though? Like Retromancer we have Gremlin Horn against. And do you think the giant head like can hurt us even when he scales to 70? So the only thing is that Nemesis, but Nemesis flex spot also is not that effective. And we have the Envenom. We have 2 of the trade and Venom Nemesis at 1 turn. You can also just draw all your damage when he's intangible and the potion's useless. Skeleton Shield, that's a long way to go, and of course we have the burner. And also the flex spot does not kill them, yeah. If our damage is coming like this. This is not Watcher, guys. We don't just casually pop the flex spot and then enemies die. We are not playing Watcher. It's like flex spot gives you what, 30 damage? So do you think plus 30 burst is actually just killing things? You pop flex spot Watcher, you probably expect like 200 damage. But you cannot get 200 here. And I mean I can block this thing forever, yeah? I can actually just block this thing forever. But right now I'm just staying here. Gonna probably steal once on 4, like 4 for Nemesis, mainly not for Retro, but sometimes turn 1 with Brick and turn 2 Gremlin Horn still with bottom deck Dagger Spray, for example. Then burn on 4 still can save our life. Now, yeah, more card draw, wallet plans, or Catalyst would be kind of cool. And yeah, even with only Envenom must poison starter, I don't mind Catalyst. But some like Fumes Plus would also be okay. Like Fumes come up with it. If you don't mind Fumes Plus. I kill with next turn if I do this. Not always. So the safer line just to block 6 more turns. Which we actually can do. I think I cannot hurt me. I cannot hurt him either, but he cannot hurt me. Block build. Why do I like only 5 reasonable chance and zones rarely? I don't care about pyros. And we cannot fight our walkers. Do you think suddenly our walkers are suddenly super chill with a deck like this or what? And you open up some, yeah, there are plenty of empty nodes. Like red mask empty, The falling sometimes is actively negative. The power it asks for is always bad here. So if it asks for bad attack and a bad skill, then you are in trouble. And the madness is empty, so that's already 2.5 empty nodes. Sensory Stone sometimes bricks, usually doesn't. It's the good event. And My Bloom, amazing. Our Buckers we cannot fight though. So that's already maybe 3.5 bricks and 2.5 hits. Giant has a problem. You don't think we can block 70? It scales maximum to 70 in case you don't know. You don't think we can block 70? Because I think we block 70 every turn pretty easily here. That's the entire point of like taking all these dodge and rolls. Is that we can just block Giant Head. We are playing defect here, guys. We are literally playing a defect deck. And also, here's the thing. Even if you see more rare relics, like what you still need in this deck is you need more card draw. You need to improve your consistency, because when we walk into the act at the start, it is like here, yeah. It's with our second dodge and roll and acro. So at the time we have 2 acros, 1 dodge and roll only, a million powers and almost all base cards. So relic support is not going to be enough for late game. You will be permanent. You will always be scared. You need to see more cards. And the event quality on average is not even that high. So we don't try for high rolls here. You still go to 1 question mark first, and if we see that this question mark is maybe bad, then we don't need more. By the time we get here, we also have more information about our deck. Then we can try for 2nd question mark and accept that sometimes it's empty. We want to kill in 2 turns. I would like to see some backflips. Backflips would be nice. This is too much damage, right? 7, yeah, it's too much damage. Honestly, Giant Head is not that easy. In the Giant Head fight, I think we will try to Nightmare Footwork. But the main problem of the Giant Head fight is not that we cannot block enough. The problem is that, first of all, we don't have a Witch Chain. Whenever the Witch Chain drops off, we don't block enough. And number 2 is that you still need to spend a little bit too much energy to guarantee consistency in this deck. You have to play Acro every turn, you have 4 energy to block, and sometimes that's not enough to block the damage. Would be enough if you Nightmare Footwork, but then you also break your turns slightly more often. Would like to see some backflips. It's 9, so it goes to 4, and its poison goes to 3, so it's 1 off, that's perfect. Put on 4. Huh. I mean, that's not a valid plan, but maybe I take it anyway. The second tools. And we draw into it faster, and honestly, deploying 2 tools is not so bad either. This deflect is quite nice even on 5 energy, yeah. But not that great. The expertise is surprisingly decent, because we have concentrate in the deck already. Even with the triple acro, like this can still play sometime with to the trade. You also can play your cards and then play the expertise. Third one is an okay draw too. But I think I want the second tools plus. Yeah, I think I want the second tools plus. Deck spot, well, you're worried about the Giant Head, you can take deck spot in the fight, like, no issue. These are bail-out potions. Liquid Memories, to be fair, is not amazing in a current deck. Okay. But our deck plays like very long fights. But for Act 4 is definitely amazing. This potion of Act 4 is insane because it forces the Nightmare target extremely consistently. Whatever you want to Nightmare, yeah, this got you. So I kind of want to keep it around. Is that a hook shot? What card? Oh, here? I actually don't know. To be perfectly honest with you, I don't pay that much attention to the card art, even though I have seen them for like 5,000 hours. I only noticed like, a few things in the card art. It's just the kind of visual recognition for me at this point. If you ask me like what is in this card and what is in that card, I cannot tell you that for most of them. Yeah, the steel chaos in Nemesis is not amazing, in Giant Hand is okay though. Oh, it's not dust around footwork is cloud shoot, yeah. And that's what there's like the Knuckles stream's art is like a red guy with a cape or what? Because that was what I saw for like thousands of hours, and then I realized okay, it's not. And for not having any kind of beta, yeah, like that's intentional because if you're newer to the game, then it's also easier for you to recognize the cards. And it also helps me a little bit more because yeah, I'm so used to the normal art already. If whenever you enter a fight, like, your brain just looks at the hand you draw and then decide on the line kind of instinctively on the spot. So if I don't recognize the card instantly, my instinct is a little bit worse. Rich Plant, thank you very much for the give the sub to Amgen. Appreciate a lot. Hey, yeah, next spot against this. Probably not, right? Yeah, probably not. Don't think I need the next spot in time either. If we go here and fight and the fight goes badly, 3 whole boy fights in a row is like slightly annoying, but we can rest. And second elite will not be that bad because I don't think we have like 2 bad elite matchups, maybe one of them at most. And then afterwards we can go here still. The moment I go here though, I close the second rest in the act, so I have 1 rest exactly. So we have 83 HP to spend in this entire act. It should still be sufficient. It's Chile, thank you very much for the sub and the 10 bucks. Appreciate a lot. Mancer, yeah, burn on 4, we have the Gremlin Horn. This is why burn on 4, because even with Bear Marbles and the backstab, we cannot kill a single dagger on turn 1. So that's cool. Yeah, we actually cannot kill a single dagger on turn 1 here. So I guess we accept 2 wounds, which kind of bad. I mean, we can kill 1 dagger with the poison. Yeah, it actually is a defect. It's actually true. We are playing a defect deck here. So I lose 20 something damage on Retromancer, but I gain 1 draw, 1 energy next turn, and I gain 1 wound reboot. We have double 2s now, so having 2 wounds in my deck is not the worst thing. And if I leave these daggers to explode next turn, then I get Gremlin Horn 2 turns from now when I'm not intangible. Also, it means that she doesn't resummon next turn. She attacks next turn into my burner, which is not a bad thing. Yeah, accept 2 wounds. Yeah, I do just accept 2 wounds. I mean, yeah, we set up burner so carefully, let's freaking use our setup. I want 2 more wounds, so let's just kill them all here. But I put war now, I don't play a single one. But I have 5 energy next turn is not weakened, no? And she will not be doing multi-hit. 34 and dexterity, this. That's okay. Sometimes resummons, yeah, sometimes she does resummon. I think I'll go here. Yeah, school 10. One more wound, yeah, okay, whatever, doesn't matter. Next fight is not elite, it cannot be transient either, so we don't need to care about the case of transient into Nemesis. We fought transient and spike growth, so maybe now it's time to set 1, 2, 5. Because those are the two fights where Burn on 4 is the most effective anyway. If we face Darklings or the Shapes or the Jawworms, Burn on 5 is better. If we face the Maul, Burn on 4 is better, but sometimes the Maul is doing nothing turn 2 as well. We just set the Burner to 5 if we can. We should be able to. And again. Kill her next turn, which is very easy. It is 24, 15, 9 poison, she's already dead. 8 poison, yeah, 8 poison. Infinite. Witch Chain, yeah. Witch Chain, absolutely welcome. 5 energy. Check this. Distilgus versus Draw Pod is always interesting question. Which one will you take? Because this one is giving you energy for free. But it also doesn't give you information before you play it. And then the targeting is random. And why does it matter? Yeah, why does it matter? It's 2 weakness. Like, what is the better weakness card to the next field? Because Sucker Punch plus is worse. Whipping Clouds 1 time is worse. Malaise is rare. And what else do you have? Yeah, nothing. Report, yeah, I think I like the Steel Pierce. I don't mind, even if the Nightmare hits on the bad turn, we can Nightmare honestly even defend sometimes. But Nightmare has a ton of targets in this deck. If it hits the X cost, Malaise is fine, his power is fine. Yeah, I think I keep the Steel Pierce. We have 5 energy, but 5 is not that much. On meta target could be concentrate, yeah. Distill Curse, only sometimes. And also, if I'm playing the Distill Curse, it already means my hand is bricking. So it needs to hit the concentrate and not the acro, and my current hand is trash. Which can happen. It can happen, but I don't think our energy is like so insanely good that I can just take the sweet pot and have it consistently play every time at the moment. Honestly, I would prefer to exchange this to something else either way. But if I have to keep one of them, I think this is better. Yes, yeah. Amazon 5. I can take damage in this fight, so I don't know whether this is the correct line or not, but the line I choose anyway. Okay, tools is down, so I'm a little bit less worried. And we do need to kill one of these fairly quickly before being like attacked for a big number. I can play one Negus Raven, not two. Wait, I don't even have enough damage in deck to kill this. That's slightly problematic, huh? Okay, I can kill this now at least. Yeah, I definitely should have looked at that, because if I see that, maybe I would not choose this line. And it's okay. Next floor potentially is Obwalkers, potentially is an elite. Obwalkers we can still fight with the Detail Chaos, but I would need to think pretty carefully about that. Otherwise, usually is an elite. Nemesis is scarier than Giant Head. But we do it on 4. If we can. You can control Spikers, right? Controlling the Spikers is very easy. Oh, these pieces of crap, man. They are too good. I mean, I'm taking 1 here. No matter what, I take 1 if they both attack, but it's a 10%. Next turn, I only shuffle, so I'm safe. But here, I'm taking 1. So damage, you should ask the Spire, what is their damage? Because as of now, we can just block everything. On 4, yeah? I think against hard now, against hard I can do something different. We have Incense Burner, so we can buy ourselves like 4 or 5 cycles sometimes. And have Potion support in the hard fight, I can also just Nightmare and Venom. You can see in the Champ fight, Nightmare and Venom, and we are... our damage is fine. And in the hard fight I have Tori, so I don't need to block that much. With Burner and Tori, we do not need 16 dexterity. Like 7 dexterity with double footwork play into Nightmare damage is completely fine. You can even Nightmare Sticky Strike plus. We still have Terror, yeah. So you can Nightmare Sticky Strike plus, that's 0 energy, deal 24. Every multi-hit we Tori. Every all we can still block. Big hit we have 7 dexterity, 3 dodge and rolls you can still block. And Incense Burner cover and eventually it dies. The fight I'm actually more scared with Spear and Shield. I don't think the hard fight is actually difficult. But Spear and Shield is the fight that right now potentially is the biggest threat. There are things you can see that can solve them. You know, like the sea that we did not take after this side. Before this act, but I don't mind the Adrenaline. Adrenaline right now I think is potentially the second best card in this deck, because it's like it's so ridiculously set up heavy at the moment. And we do need front load energy before these are in play. Yeah? We kill this turn. Or 2. Right, 1 damage, here's your damage. Yeah, you 1 damage, here's your damage. And which one do you take? Because Bane Plus is 30 damage, 2 poison. Flashhead is maybe more than that, but depends on the draw. Our hand when we are playing Act Pro has like what, 8 cards? Maybe out of these, you can see like 5 skills usually. It's still less than Bane. Just because the Bane is ruin and Flechette is not. Now, because the Flechette applies more poison. But if we Nightmare and Venom, I think Bane Plus is enough anyway. The nice thing about the Flechette is that it works before the Envenom is in play. So Bane only works after Envenom is in play. How does Bane work? Envenom the good way. You do hit twice. Only turns they are both bricks. It doesn't matter. Yeah, only turns they are both bricks. Yeah, I'm just wondering, do we have actually enough card draw to support this Flechette or not? Because I think it's better than the Bane by quite a bit. But yeah, hand still has 5 out of this. It doesn't expand hand space. So whenever we play this, our hand has 4, has 8, has 7, so that's +2, and this is +1. On a Nightmare turn, it becomes a little bit better. We cannot support the Flechette yet. If I have maybe 2 backflips, if you give me 2 backflips in here or Violet Plans, then yeah, the Flechette is clearly stronger. But right now we cannot support it like very easily. So if it only hits for like 4 times, it's weakened a bit. Yeah, I think I do take this one. And we go this way. Surely there is no problem here, right? Right? Oh, I don't want to skip a rare relic. I don't want to. This is the only thing I will tell you right now. This is one of the 2 fights in the run that can kill us. Is this fight and Spear and Shield? Every other fight we enter with high HP, we are going to be fine. Yeah, we have Marbles and Burner, and I'm willing to use this Steel Chaos. It's just that you only see in the Retromancer fight. It's that sometimes Battle Marbles doesn't even convert to 20 damage, and then Shuffle in burns. With a ruin percentage, no idea. But this is one of the 2 fights in the run that can give us problems. Okay, maybe Time Eater sometimes can give us problems, but we scale. Can win this abandoned run? Not even close. There are plenty of decks that cannot win this fight, but can win the run. Yeah, exhibit live exhibition right here. Look at our deck. yeah, the live exhibition. Do you think this deck cannot win against Akfor? Against the Heart? Because I think we step into the Heart fight right now with full resources, we just stomp it. Okay, maybe not storm because sometimes when the beast is completely, but we will win the fight probably. It's just that the Spear and Shield is a freaking big issue, and I would still like more, you know, more resources to spend in that fight. Oh, it's so scary, but we have 2 potions that I'm willing to use. I'm willing to use 1 potion. I really don't want to use Liquid Memories here. If I have to use Memories here, I think the hard fight suddenly is problematic, because sometimes the Nightmare miss completely first deck cycle and then we have problems. If you can Nightmare quickly in the hard fight, I think that fight is like fairly chill. Oh, entire deck is blocked. We just added a good damage card, but it's only after Envenom bottom deck, and then we don't draw these. We back Marbles, Nightmare misses. This also misses, and we have big issues. And get game winning rate of this fight, yeah, exactly. If we cannot get anything good here, just click leap already, because otherwise, why take the risk, right? Because this deck is basically good against almost every single fight in the game. This is one of the fights that we are not actually good against. But the reward can be run winning, like Gambling Chip, Lizard Tail, Tungsten Victory for the heart. Even Captain's Wheel sometimes block first cycle, like because turn 2 burner, turn 3 Captain's Wheel. Death Branch. Plenty of things. Even Turnip, like honestly, even Turnip is fine. The specimen, yeah, the specimen. Oh, I am worried, but we have a rest next floor. It's just that we have only 1 rest in this act. This elite is optional, and sometimes maybe low HP we can see more ahead here. But the fact that we don't have any other sustain dangerous as well. It's funny because sometimes you can just clean this fight up on turn 1, yeah? Like you draw your Nightmare Dagger Spray or whatever on turn 1, maybe Nightmare Sneaky, and you kill them both on turn 2. And sometimes we use 2 potions and we die here. Okay, maybe don't die, but we get into such a bad state that 1 rest is not enough to kill boss gauntlet, because you can still brick in the boss gauntlet. Like 5 meter without Violet Plans, you can still easily brick 1 turn, it deals to you 50 damage. You block maybe 30, you take 20. And then you get ult. But I am also really scared of Spear and Shield at the moment, so we do need to get stronger. That's fine. Surely the Steel Curse fought us. Surely the Steel Curse will not betray us here. Surely. Okay. The Steel Curse right away, no problem, because Nightmare is a great hit. Any cut draw is great, any block is fine, and Venom is great. Even Concentrate, we don't face any ruin. If we don't face any extreme risk. And also we are facing like 30 damage on turn 1 with no block in hand. I can play this first maybe. But then if I see Concentrate, I guess I just discard 1, 2, 3 here, for example. And we do Terror Dagger Spray backstab. Yeah, we'll go first. And if I see Nightmare, I don't Nightmare Footwork either way, and Nightmare Dagger Spray. And play triple Dagger Spray with Burner turn next time. No energy to play Malay, right? No energy with no card to play this. Yeah, imagine taking draw upon when it's still chaos. Just imagine. Yeah, fine. Look at this. Look at how free this fight is. Okay, still not that free, but it's looking okay. The rest of the deck doesn't have damage, yeah, so now it's actually troublesome. Where do I commit this, so I play Terror here. We can also use Liquid Memories to win the fight next turn. I really don't want to have to do that. But we have no burn the deck yet. It doesn't even actually matter. I can block this one or blocker for a long time, as long as this thing dies. Yeah, Terror doesn't even matter. Right. And next week. And Malays we don't even matter, so just Malays now. This one have burner. We cannot kill this turn, but we have double tools in play. Next time we will draw into our stuff. So it seems like we are fine. It's see 7 cards, so we will see 5 of these. Bottom deck was is here and here, but even then we will draw into this and we will kill this. So I can neutralize here even. Yeah, guys, come on, free fight here. Why don't you want a free rare relic? Pretty sad, right? You just turn down free rare relic. But the setup for next fight 4 is probably still good. I don't want to play Adrenaline now. I can choose whatever to Nightmare. So I can Nightmare here for some damage. I can Nightmare defend, but doesn't really make sense. Yeah, Nightmare Dagger Spray seems fine. I don't take this one because like why would I? Instant Sundial, so I can play all of these. That seems good. If I play one more, he dies next turn, I want to kill in 2. Okay, maybe that was bad. Yeah, okay, that was bad. We draw 7, yeah, okay, so no punish though. And we set up Sundial again to 1. 4-1. But yeah, really good thing that I have the Nissil Chaos over the draw pod, as you can see right there. Like, draw pod, we suddenly take 15 damage in this fight, maybe 20, because we still need to put all the damage on one of them on turn 1. One of them we can block, 2 of them shuffling burns in, we cannot like outpace. Yeah, rare relic for free. With the wood, we'll set up heavy deck. After we finish setting up, maybe it doesn't do much, but I don't really mind. Okay, not this. We skip. Potion chance what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we see 1, 2, 3 potions. So 50%. We can shield turn 2, turn 3, turn 3. Turn 2 we have this. Turn 3 got better, and turn 3 we still need to block. Oh! Stone Calendar! No, but really Stone Calendar can do something. It's not like it's not so terrible, but I don't miss it that much either. We call now because we overheal, and we rest Final Fire. Ouch. -1. So I can take the Pocket Watch now, which I think I will. Pocket Watch and the other war as well, yeah. Because next time we can play setup for free. So we can keep drawing, playing Nightmare, and do whatever. This damage is not honestly not super significant either, I don't really care. Ha, 45. Jobs are due, my friend. So what do I Nightmare here? Probably still footwork. Nightmare Malaise is cute, but Nightmare footwork is just better. Yeah. Oh, this guy is really going in, but unlucky for him, we are like fully prepared. War doesn't really matter next turn, so I just attack. Okay, quite I would still like to attack though. Exhaust this and then Monday here. Ten burns is a little bit annoying, but we have Pocket Quest in double 2, so it's like probably fine. Probably. Because our damage is not even that bad. Killing next turn would be nice. Don't think it's possible though with 10 burns, but I can try. Not a kill, right? Waiting for 6 more turns with burns still possible. What kind of would proc here? So you trust off Stone Calendar and then one fight later it plays. Yeah, Stone Calendar would proc this turn and kill it. Instead we don't have a kill here. I guess it's fine. This freaking guy. Yeah, Pocket is like kind of good. If I play deck straight now bonus on 3, but my Sundial is on 2. But on 3 we can see Transient here into Retromancer, but Weblin Horn and Pocket Watch now. Probably okay. Really play a deck like this a long time, you know, where we actually have overwhelming amount of block, but we have no damage. Okay, I shouldn't say no damage, but not enough damage. Garbage. 16 decks, we have a Nightmare Footwork. Darklings. Monka. Wait, is this okay or not? If I just Nightmare, let's say the deck will spray. Because we don't have burner next turn. If I Nightmare deck will spray, next time we still have 5 energy only, yeah? 4 energy, it's not even 5. We have no discard. They are not vulnerable. I have no other poor. And they triple attack and I have no piercing will. But I get to play Dagger Straight plus Backstab right now, so that's 18 plus another 16, that's 34. 34 Darklings I think blocks for... is it 9 or what? No, Darkling blocks 12. Darkling blocks 12, so this is 69, we have 36 plus another 34, that's not enough. I can only kill middle. That's scary. That is very spooky. Yeah, currently I don't see a way to block next turn. Which is really bad. I mean, we have Fairy now, so it's less bad, but I don't want to burn Fairy and freaking Darkling. Yeah, Nightmare dodge and roll into playing Footwork is a thought. Even I can even play the dodge and roll right now. I don't have my Pocket Watch draw, but next turn I can block into to 40. Which still is kind of decent. I should probably do that. And backside try to kill and block next turn. The problem is that it's not a guaranteed kill and I lose both my Pocket Watch and my other go immediately if I go for aggressive line. Not like Pocket Watch matters, but I mean no, we don't have pools yet. Yeah. think it doesn't matter. Like, we still draw +2. It's only after we have double 2s that the Nightmare Pocket Watch doesn't really line up. But the most damage taken to Darklings, I mean, I have died here before, or basically full HP. My first loss on stream. Yeah, my first loss on stream was when I entered this fight in Act 3 and I cannot kill 2 of them on the same turn. I am on 3 energy and I only have single target damage. And they just kill me from 60. That's why I put impossible, because next turn they attack you for like 50 damage and you have footwork unplayed. 2 days ago we took like 56 to Darklings on defect. Yes. But that is not the most damage I have taken. I think Nightmare Footwork into Nightmare Dodge and Roll into Footwork, Dodge and Roll is the line here. And I guess I will take Adam Core. That's a little bit dangerous, but turn 3 have Burner and afterwards Gremlin Horn can maybe do something. But Nightmare aggressive card doesn't guarantee a kill. And then we still need to lock 2 of them being buffed. So now do I deal just damage or take the other war or not? Because Pocket Watch is already broken. I can also malaise one of them, but weakness doesn't carry over, so it's only -1 strength. It blocks 2 maximum next turn. Now I attack. And maybe I take 10 damage, but maybe with Tori I take less. Sometimes I don't all multi-hit. Sometimes I can also draw a kill, maybe. If I kill something, yeah, it doesn't matter if it's a front or back. Yeah, Tori threshold, that doesn't matter if it's front or back, it's the same. So I hit the low HP one. Yeah, fighting but 48, so this is full block. They're gearing up again, guys. But that's fine, we can hit this one now. Oh, next turn is awful. So I better play this dodge and roll then, is what I see. Next turn is awful. Wait, our damage? No, our damage comes after we can block. After we can block, we can deal damage. But we need to be able to set our block first. Yeah, so no and Venom it is, then no one. I guess. So damage, I would call it draw dependent damage. How fast our damage is very dependent on when we draw our defensive setup. Because after we can block, we can deal damage quite fast. But we need to be able to block first. Next fight, I already saw walkers, yeah, so there's no reason to go here whatsoever. But it can be transient to Retromancer, so it was still like burn on 4. Then 2 turns should be easy. And the setup doesn't really matter that much. This turn is on 1, and we have a full hand draw. That helps a lot. Yeah, that helps a lot in many ways. But I mean, that's the reason why you see I take this path. Yeah, you take a freaking million fights in a row and at some point you see a woodcut. Yeah, you just like whole way fight. At some point you see a good card. Kill potion over fairy. Now the thing here is that the fairy might be our answer for the big hit in the hard fight. If the burner misses, the fairy will just face tank the big hit, maybe minus 40, minus 50. Afterwards, we still face tank every multi hit with Tori minus 15. I mean, we don't need to, but we can. Because we don't have hissing wheel, so full blocking every multi hit is not exactly trivial. Yeah, we have to pay a lot of energy to do that. So if we can face tank the multi hit with Tori, I will do that. And skill potion again is also inconsistent. It can sometimes give us catalyst, win the fight instantly. It can give us I don't know, like another nightmare, and can do some nonsense with infinite footworks. But I keep the fairy. If we enter the hard fight with very low HP because spear and shield destroy us, then I would also prefer this. Because multi-hit in the first cycle, but basically first cycle with Intense Burn and Fairy we never die. No matter what the attack pattern is, we never die first cycle with this combo. And the spear and shield might actually force us to enter the hard fight with very low HP if the draw doesn't line up. No reason to go here, we just take the fight. Because the first question mark we went to was a good one. Yeah, transit is here, so red to mention next floor, then we have perfect setup. Okay, about this. The mirror Acro Plus, I think. Yeah, it was Acro Plus. I honestly don't need the pocket watch because I have golem plans. I would just like to draw onto my stuff. About this. And you know what I really want to see here? I want to see a freaking Snecko Skull. Snecko Skull will be fun. I don't know how good it is, but it's fun. Probably very good. Probably very good. Extended Rex Sundial. And I mean, look at this. In 6 turns, we deal like 400 damage to 250 damage to Transient. Is that really so bad? Oh. Oh, it's green, it's green. I mean, both are green, but the thing about Pissing Whale is that First of all, we don't need Nightmare after image in the hard fight at all. Yeah? This deck is not a deck that cares about Nightmare after image. And the thing about the Piercing Wheel is that it does allow us to block the second multi-hit from the Spear and Shield. Because turn 2 you block with Burner, but on turn 5 with the fight it multi-hit again for 12 times 4. And there is no guarantee we can actually kill by that time. Artifact Strip is no problem, we have Enveno. And the Piercing Wheel full block Force Cycle against the Hard Force as well. Multi-hit. Yeah, we have roller plans now even. Have to be the whale, right? Even though I really like this. Time it to the bottom deck? No. Spear and Shield is right now the most dangerous fight. Hammer can hurt us, but it doesn't hurt us because we are playing a lot of cards. It hurts us because before we are set up, it applies draw down and then we break a couple of turns. And he deals, in the meantime, he deals maybe 20-30 damage. That is when the time meter hurt us. After we are set up, the time meter doesn't do anything. Giant head, yeah, okay, we should be able to easily outblock this. Yeah, the main reason I take the whale is because the turn 5 with Spear and Shield. That's actually it. First cycle we block with the burner, turn 5, 12 times 4. With maybe 24 from the back, 72 plus some 2 burns occasionally. Very difficult to block. Even if we have like 10 dexterity or something, it's still difficult to block. Damage low side, don't worry. Like the enemy's damage is also on the low side. That's the entire thing about this run, is that yeah, we don't deal damage, the enemy doesn't deal damage either. That's the entire thing about this run. I can choose my Nightmare target here. Honestly, with plans, I don't care about Nightmare Dodge and Roll, I just want to Nightmare my footwork. So yeah, just Nightmare footwork and kill it this way. A Nightmare. Don't want to retain another card, otherwise overdraw. We don't need to retain foot leg sweep either for weakness. Which is why I was so afraid of the double walkers when we saw it, because that was one of the 2 fights that can really threaten this run. We took it anyway when we got rewarded with Pocket Watch and no HP loss, so that's good. Next time we have the Sundial to play our footwork. Yeah. This guy can never damage us. Oh, 1 we can hold 2. No, holding 1 we're already overdrawing 1. I don't need to hold Afro. Let's go Kata. Yeah, we don't need Catalyst. It would be nice, but we don't need it. This can never hurt us, yeah. Actually, just can never hurt us. Let's look at how much we block here. He scale maximum 70. So I can set a burner to whatever I want. Into time meter. 5 versus 4. 4 is basically saying yeah, turn 1 he debuffs, but if turn 1 he debuffs, I can take I can either set up or I can take my Pocket Watch. So I think 5 is still stronger. I think 5 is still stronger. Yeah, anchor we do. But I mean, we don't have bag of marbles either, so Anchor turn 1 doesn't full block. Anchor turn 1 he hits for 32 or 24. Turn 2, basically turn 2 you have prep time. Like turn 2 you have 2 turns worth of draws, and maybe you have the other war, maybe you have the pocket watch, and you have more resources. It's more difficult to block for sure, but you can take 1 big hit in time meter and still be okay. You cannot take like 2 big hits. Basically, if you enter the next fight with something like 30 HP, you're still in acceptable shape. Act 4 we have a force rest. So the way the time meter fight goes insanely wrong is that we never get to play our setup. Which I don't know whether burn on 4 or burn on 5 is better for that. Because sometimes if you do burn on 5, yeah, and then he does debuff, turn 2 you run to your nightmare, you cannot play it because it's hitting you for like 51. Then it's a bit scary. But we have Malaise, we have weakness. Sometimes it does multi-hit, turn 2 you can piercing will. Probably okay. Now got the nose off. Thank you, good luck. We are playing the block build here. Our damage is quite slow, but the enemy also doesn't deal damage. Yeah, wrong order and whatnot, but I don't really care. We need to play Lexi at some point, maybe now. Yeah, I think I prefer 5, even with Anchor. Because 5 also allows me to take both Pocket Rush and Other War, yeah? Like the ideal case is that turn 1 Anchor and Burner, he attacks. We play out card draw some setup, but we don't attack at all, we do whatever. Turn 2 we have Other War plus the Pocket Watch. And we have already 1 full turn of setup, so by turn 3 the fight is under control. That's the good case. The bad case is that he starts with debuff and turn 2 we get a little bit on, but still turn 1 we don't need to attack. Like we don't need to rush to deal damage in the time meter, so we can just wait. And so turn 2 we do have Pocket Rush and the Other War, and we still have a big turn that can block. Because we have triple dodge and roll to set up on turn 1 as well. So yeah, like the fact that Burner on 5 allows me to take both Other War and Pocket Rush for turn 2 is a little bit too strong to ignore. I will just take the Burner on 5. Under the 2 would be nice, not super compulsory. So yeah, 5 more turns, poison on 12, so we don't play more attacks. And now we just block. Try to set Burner Sundial again on 2 and then kill when Burner on 5. If we are focused on blocking, we will not take... we block way more than we have been doing so far. If we only focus our attention on blocking. This is maximum, right? 49 with Malaise 4 is like 66. Yeah, this is maximum 49 damage. Can do better than that. Oh wait, you cannot. That's unlucky. I mean, we can also not do better, but we don't need to. Like this is our maximum block output. But we don't need to be better. We kill next turn, ideally the Thunder will set up. We do have it, yeah. I don't have Pocket Watch this way though. So maybe that's wrong. But we do draw 7, so we need to bottom deck exactly both Electro for this to go wrong. And even then the punish is minus Sundial. It's fine, just a Sundial. How bad can it be to beat Sundial anyway? And we need to bottom deck exactly these two, yeah. That was at 5-2. Ninja score your Omega cringe. If you're worried about your damage output, yeah, okay, you want Snecko Skull. Here's your Snecko Skull, guys, at home. You want Snecko Skull, here you are. We might take it. That is another thing to set up, so that's like pretty annoying, yeah? But we do have relics that help set up now. Even more. On the other hand, you can take another dodge and roll, but I think we double our damage output. Yeah, I think we just double our damage output and move on. This is super cringe, I don't take it. It breaks both the Pocket Watch and the other war, and yeah, time it to enter hard crazily bad. It's good in the Awakened one, and that's about it. We don't care. There are like 4, 5, 7 in this run. This is bad in 3 of them. So no, absolutely not. It's bad in Time Eater, it's bad in Heart, it's bad in Spear and Shield. The only 5 is good is Awakened one. Even in Donor Neckar is bad. We skip. Let's rest. Oh, this guy is too good. I just think this guy is just way too good in the game. That is 20% pattern, by the way. Yeah. 45 multi, 35 make it, and 20 debuff. He's too good. I don't care about Invendome, I just play my footwork, and we draw full hand next one. Now, not playing weakness here is a little bit spooky, but drawing full hand means we can do a lot of things, and we do it with dexterity. With other pool. And I am allowed to take 1 big hit here. I don't mind wielding this turn, yeah, if I have to. But I don't have to. Now lays for 5, he goes to 3, and that is 1, so yeah, that works. Okay, so now we get our thing set up, and then we chill. Take 3 damage. Yeah. Now we just draw to our stuff, and we chill. In the clock here is not the worst idea, because next turn I draw 7, and I want the Sunday on the turn after, not next turn. It's just that is that okay? 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Next time Piercing Veil doesn't work, so I just discard Piercing Veil here. Like 1, 2, 3, 4 where Hover Strike. That's fine. 6 energy next turn. I may footwork, play the footwork, and then still 2 energy to play these. So even if it makes it a full block, turn after I play triple footwork with Sundial. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, he does big hit, but it's fine, yeah. Sundial exactly preserved. And now the fight's over. We have not dealt a single point of damage, and Time Eater has dealt 3. But the fight is already won. After cannot do anything from here. Remember when I want to take a red lean top taking my lace? What? Oh, you actually think that I have not watched enough of the stream? If you actually think I remotely consider the red lean for like more than 2 seconds on that screen. The card I wanted to take over my lace was not the adrenaline, it was 1000 cards plus. Now that was actually close. 1000 cards plus versus my lace into Act 2 with a deck that doesn't have AoE damage. But the first adrenaline I never even look at. I just tell you how bad it is and move on. Okay, fine. Let's deal some damage. And yeah, once we start doing damage, it's not actually so slow. Okay, yeah, he tried to go for the debuff move. Not like we care. I think we have burn nữa. Main deck, yeah, kind of. I mean, double and Venom plus the main some best attack actually is the main deck. I think just attack next turn, yeah. Overdraw. Fine. Look at how our damage goes once we're set up. It's not so slow now. I just between you and me, I think Tarmitor's damage can be slightly faster, but maybe we should keep it to ourselves so it doesn't feel bad. We can still will the Shen reset, which I will. One energy card, yeah. That's what I'm saying. If enemy doesn't deal damage, we have plenty of time. So usually the scariest opponent for this type of deck is like the heart, because the heart outscale you very fast. The nice thing about this is that we can block the heart for at least 4 cycles. And probably 50% of the time we can block the 5th because of the burner. So and our setup is taking maybe like 3 turns, maybe 4 turns is the longest. So the heart will die as long as we have enough resources into it. It's just about Spear and Shield, and Spear and Shield is an actually very scary fight. Cannot fool around there too much. Now playing real defense, and let's see 50 strength. Well, you can see even bigger than that. Optimal bonus out is always 4. It just always 4. You need to have very good reason to set it to 3. But even with conflict, that's not good enough. I don't even remember the last time I intentionally set it to 3. Okay, I don't play Watcher that much, so maybe that's why. But sometimes you have Volt, so you set up on 3, so you can Volt and then it blocks first attack. Yeah, exactly, set the 3 for Volt. That's like the only case. I want burner for next fight on Quartz. Next fight Anchor already blocks half the first hit and we know we have full heal, yeah? So maybe burner on 4 for next fight is stronger. You can set it on 3 for Awaken 1 because it blocks the multi-hit. But I don't mind wielding the first multi-hit either. We will play a lot of powers in that fight, we can also just melee, Nightmare Malaise. You know? We are flexible, we can Nightmare Malaise in the Awaken 1. But this deck 4 still makes sense because the first attack that can actually hurt us is either the very first attack or the 5th cycle when the whale doesn't full block. 8 times 15 you can still whale. And conveniently burn on 4 blocks both the first cycle and the 5th cycle. So that's like very nice. Yeah, I don't mind on 4 here, I guess. So we don't need to attack. I think I can proc the clock right now. I can attack. It's fine. Attacking is fine. We intentionally kill Sundial this turn. It is too much damage, man. I know that's under a pocket watch, but I guess I don't need to. I can take my pocket watch and just hold this. Your next turn is like 4-2. Okay, damage is pretty good, yeah, pretty good. But I mean, we know it's only during setup turns that this can hurt us. And that was exactly what happened. Wait. Okay, never mind. Sunday doesn't matter. Why do you think Sunday was on 2 already? Okay, whatever, doesn't matter. Now this side we do need to kill the cultists quickly, so next time we have burners, I don't mind breaking all my relics this turn. D4, 8, yeah, okay, sure. Yeah, killing most cultists on turn 1, and next turn we can just take our thing. Oh, this guy is stupid. Wait, this guy is actually very stupid, guys. What a shame. We'll play 1 4. But 1 only, not 2. Okay, we take 1 hit here, doesn't matter, we have full heal, yeah? It's fine to take this damage. I don't need to play on Venom, no? Otherwise we never have damage. But it's fine, we have 4 Malays floating around. 15... 15's fine. All times 4 is 1 damage. I play 2 footworks and I play 1 Venom, which means he has 6 strength. I can spend 2 more Malays here. And yeah, second half I have 1 more Malay, so the fight is extremely easy. I can spend 1 more Malaysia, I also don't need to. As you can see how much we just did. I saved her, I saved her. I can still play the last and Venom is still not positive strength, and we save 2 mana for the second half. It's easier to control. I mean, it's fine regardless, but it's less stress on my brain to set up bundle for the spear and shield. If we just save 2 mana for the next phase. Okay, that. Want to draw back into my wood attacks because they are just faster. Not that we need to do anything specific here. So we kill next turn, burn on 5 and then burn on 6 from lines up with big attack, and then we can malaise right away. Right, that was double at home, yes. True. Yeah, burner, perfect. Poor perfect. Right, he deals no damage. 1 times 3, we're not intangible this turn. Need to be careful not to deal too much damage, but this guy has 15 regen, so it's not so difficult. As long as the runes like poison up to maybe like 50 or something, it should be easier to control still. I think turns from now. I guess I can play this. Yeah, poison go up to maybe like 14 now is good. I can still attack. $35, 20 per turn, 5 turn, yeah, that's still fine. Poison, yeah. 5, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it takes 6 times. I need to not. I need to not kill in 5 ticks. So that's still fine. 37, 5 ticks. Yeah, 175, 175, heal 60, 150. Yeah, that's good enough. And now we actually can sit. We can actually sit on our damage. I mirror whole deck, copy of anything I have on Nightmare, I mirror the Echo. But yeah, I have 2 footworks, 2 and 3 dodge and rolls. yeah, multiples. All the key cards, we have more than 1. It's like funny to look at. We cycle the deck 3 times, yeah. So Sunday was on 2. Not that easy without Cow Gamble to cycle back in time. Because this guy also shuffle in voids. Everyone need to die next turn, should be easy. I can do an attack here, and I should. This doesn't kill, yeah? 41, 35, yes, it doesn't kill, it will kill next turn. I just don't do anything and it goes to 4-2. I don't have a card. Yeah, perfect. Okay, big shot when full HP into Acro. I guess the shot is not that big. So that's disappointing. There is a catalyst, but catalyst minus basically is like we force Nightmare and Kata, but we also need to play 2 Envenoms, and then we need to play some attacks, and then you can Nightmare Kata. Doesn't make sense. Yeah, remove happens. Afterwards, I don't even know. Like, cow choice we don't need. Maybe just buy a freaking fruit. Yeah, maybe we just buy a freaking fruit. Because none of these help against Spear and Shield. And buying the fruit at least helps the fairy. We need 4 gold or for buying mango though. So we can only buy a pair. That's mango? No, we remove. Remove's good. And unfortunately, no, we are not replacing potion. This potion is kept. Absolutely kept. Because I already said it. If we leave the Spear and Shield with low HP. Yeah, if we leave the Spear and Shield fight with low HP, the fairy in combination of with the Incense Burner means we never ever die first cycle. No matter what the attack pattern is in the hard fight, we will not die first cycle if I keep the fairy here with the burner. The weapon is secret weapon. It puts an attack, not the skill. But I can hear you. It's like we scheme or draw power a little bit. It's like a very bad violence, but it's not good enough. I don't count for hard need the damage. What? What's the last 2 fights? Do we really need the damage? When you stack poison to like 30, 40, you have terror, you have like bed plus sticky strike, and the heart deals no damage. Do you really need damage? Because I don't think we do. And the cow chop is a brick for Spear and Shield. That is the only fight I care about. If I leave Spear and Shield with full HP, 2 potions, I have won the run. Probably. Probably. If I die in the hard fight, it's not going to be because I lack damage. At least I don't think so. But yeah, it's just remove strike and then buy a freaking pair, right? I don't see anything else here. And liquid memory is important because this is the way we force a nightmare target in hard fight. In case Weatherpan's bottom deck and nightmare is drawn at a bad time, this is what we use to force a nightmare first deck cycle. Very important. You nightmare something quickly in the heart, or you're in trouble. Oh yeah, just remove strike, buy a pair, and leave the shop being disappointed. Unless you tell me the blind somehow is good, but not really. Double and no more good enough artifact strip. After we strip artifact and exhaust setup powers, we have Witch Chain forever. And yeah, like disappointment, but what can you do? Unless you tell me it's actually shot to buy ourselves 0.5 strength every 3 turns. An extremely bad counter spot. Not really, right? That was disappointing. Outmaneuver, not really. Think he's right, not really. Quick starts, not really. Nothing else in here matters. What a disappointment. Bad attack pattern. But we do draw tools and nightmare on turn 1. Yeah, attacking pocket watch this turn is complete nonsense, yeah? Especially when double tools in play. So I aggro first and see what we draw. Nightmare footwork, yeah, possible. And with Nightmare tools, of course I play 2 of them and break pocket watch this turn. Nightmare footwork means I take 13. Afterwards the fight is most definitely solved. I mean, I don't need to play the footwork. I can just do Nightmare footwork into dodge and roll, for example, or dodge and roll survivor. If I dodge and roll survivor, we block 26, so I'm facing still, yeah, still we don't get Tori. Turn 3 we need to block, so your Nightmare footwork is absolutely clear. Bit worry, but we do have double tools, so we should be fine. But yeah, if I Nightmare footwork into playing footwork, dodge and roll, block the chip damage next turn, and just play triple footwork, we have we take 13 damage, but afterwards I think we get out cleanly. If we need that minute fight, what? This is the most difficult fight in the game in the run here. Of course, you do need the Nightmare. Otherwise, what do you do in turn 3 here? If you don't get 16 dexterity in play, yeah, turn 3 you're facing 56 damage. Like, what's the plan? and your damage is still non-existent. They're scaling. First we do Nightmare Footwork here. I'm just wondering afterwards, do I play this or not? Because it costs me some HP right now. Not that much though. It costs me 7 HP, but I get plus 3 dex. HP is quite a lot. I also don't want to redraw this. Now I play the footwork. I play the wood. We'll take 13. If I turn around, do I take 10 or not? If I turn around, it's like 14 and then 9. So yeah, I only take 10 if I turn around. The problem, of course, is that I guess there's no problem. I just lose other wood and that's it. But I have 5 energy now. Let's turn around. Take 10 only. Don't burn now. War and I will take Pocket Watch this turn, maybe. It's not important to take Pocket Watch with the two tools in play already, though. And it says you earn energy next turn. I still have plenty of things to play. I play this football and just hold 2 block cards. Okay, we did not lose a 50-50. I'm going Venom top deck, bottom deck though. Really annoying, but it's fine. Yeah, it should be pretty easy on from this point. With Sticky Strike Plus, we can take a long time before this strength debuff like really kills us or anything. Yeah. Malay so hard? No. In fact, we barely even need the Malay for the hard fight because we can just Tori. Nice to have. Yeah, 16 decks with well friends kind of good. Definitely. Now, setting burner for the hard will be annoying though, because you get strength debuff and then our damage is basically only on Veno. So we need to be very careful while doing damage here. Because if we get it debuff is down to like -6 strength, we have issues. We still have some time, but not that, not infinite time here. When I work against the hard, I don't care. I only care about burner. Poison, so now I want to kill it, so poison side 0, 1, 2, 3. So 5th tick of poison should kill, but 4th tick should not kill. Which means, yeah, 17. 15 is good. 17 maybe is bad. Yeah, 17 is bad. 15 is good. I don't play this. And this should be on 4. Quite full HP, but still a lot of resources. Should be fine. Actually, dice perfect the poison, yeah? Perfect lethal. Lower this. Carry 11. But we can also still put more damage. So it's like 4-1. Good enough. We have no card gamble, so there's no way to cycle this to 2. I thought, oh, okay, plus 5. Oh yeah, we don't need it. Don't need flashes either, so we just skip and move on. Maybe you can take deflect, but I don't think we need it. I think we just want to draw into the nightmare and win the fight off the liquid memories. I will nightmare full on this fight, right? I assume. And if I do that, I don't play this. I just memorize full work whenever I draw into it. We can deal quite a bit of damage here. Tools is in play already, so I don't care too much about the war, but I care about the pocket watch. Yeah, let's just take the pocket watch. And we see whether we float for energy. Okay, we win the 50-50, so that basically means the fight's over. I see this 50-50 is won, the fight's already over. So we don't need to care, we just need to play our cards. If I lose the 50-50, the fight's probably still won, but we have to play with lower HP, because next turn something can happen here. Yeah, you see why I freaking keep these liquid memories in since Act 2 or something. After I have the Nightmare in my deck. Oh yeah, fight is done. If we lose the 50-50, we are probably on like maybe 30 HP right now, because I would still play the same line. I mean 30 HP from here is still super winning, but it doesn't look as safe. Yeah, it doesn't look as safe, but it's still super winning. And Venom's not down yet, so I don't see a reason why I would attack. And 50-50 when doesn't matter as allowed, yeah, exactly. And I'm pretty sure this is one of the fights where it doesn't matter. Now deal damage. Very easy. Don't need to Tori at all because it doesn't even deal damage. Wait, what? As long as I don't play the whale here, nothing can go wrong. Let's not play the whale. No challenge? No, if we whale we can actually die. Because this deck is not a deck that has perma intangible, it just blocks a lot. If we will, we can actually die. Yeah, we say our damage is too slow, but look at the heart rate, how much is it doing? Next cycle we still full block easily. So do we, how much damage do we need really in this fight? And it's not even like our damage is that low either. Yeah. Take them 15, oh no. I need to will, but I will, because why not? Even if we go to 30 HP per cycle, you see, we don't lose a single point of HP after we are set up. Like, we are way too strong on this thing. Yeah, we're actually just way too strong. Now, next cycle it will kill us. Unfortunately, it doesn't get to see the next cycle, because it dies now. If I want to block next cycle, I need to save the whale behind. I need to save the whale, because then it deals 20 times 15. I will it down to 12 and it's 9 times 15, and 9 times 15 we can block. 135, no problem, easy. Like, we don't full block that, but with 70 HP in the fairy, we never die to that. Pretty nice one. Like, I don't play a deck like this very often, so it's always cool. But yeah, when relics tell you that you can play slow and you don't really see the things to play fast, you play slow. On display, what is fair? It's just early Act 1, right? Yeah, mid Act 1 when we were kind of dying to Hexagons. It was scary. But then, yeah, and Venom Plus, and then, well, then Incense Burner, and then we also entering... After the free Elite fight and Incense Burner, it definitely looked upwards. But good was on the pathing in Act 1 too, is that, yeah, just want to, you know, go farm some HGs. It's Fairy, don't worry, Fairy is always released here. And on the streak is on 9 right now, after this run. We are on 9. Probably no defect today though, because actually I have some family matters to take care of. So I only do one run today. Let's get out of here. Tomorrow, hopefully I can play 2 runs again. But you know that? No. My mother is not feeling very well. Okay, guys, soon, yeah. Whenever there's a storm or something, the weather gets a little bit cold. There's some issues because it's some leftover thing from when she got COVID, like a couple of years ago. And it's fine. It's not anything serious. It's just for now it's a mild annoyance, and hopefully it doesn't turn into anything serious. But yeah, it's fine. Thanks for watching, guys, as always, and see you.